U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I've said our ABCs. Tell me what a fool you think of me. All right. Well, there can also be bias. Oh, yeah, bias can enter into the translation, especially from going from English, as some countries have a difficult time with the Western ways of doing things. Not everybody just can hop on an OConnect or hop on a YouTube or what have you, just like that. So there's also a lack of creativity. How about creativity? So as human translators are better at preserving an author's voice, but there are cultural nuances which do require a bit of creativity. Oh, yeah, that is good stuff. Now, with all the aforementioned being said, the future is bright. No matter what, this future is bright for all AI and language translation. The world is ready for it, okay? One, the human aspect will leverage the strength of both. That's right, both. Continued development with collaboration between researchers, linguists, that's language art folks, and AI experts will bring about more sophisticated models. Ooh, yeah. These will aid with the more diverse the language might be. Global linguisticity, linguicity, I don't know how to say that word properly. So, linguicity will become the norm and the exception. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, we hope you got a little tad bit of knowledge here. We went about 27 minutes. Not too shabby, Miss Nakamoto. And we want to hear from each and every one of you out there in Radio Land. We want to hear from you what you think of AI and language translation. Are you good with the old ways where all you did was translate and that was the end of it? Or are you better off with the translation or transliteration and it hovering with you as you scroll through life and Unpassed? All right. If we have anybody who wants to comment, just raise your hand and we'll call on you. Just raise that hand for us. Okay, I think we've got it. Let's go back to Miss Nakamoto, who's going to explain how we bring people to the panel.
All right, the ticker explains it all. Just click on the speaker request icon and we'll bring you in. Okay.
Well, all righty. I think it's time now, if we can. If we may, let's have some come on downs. Any of you, each and every one of you is welcome to come to the panel. Now, this is going to be a lively discussion because there's people from all over the globe that speak Hindi, that speak English, that speak French, Spanish, Australian, whatever that is, which is probably American English, down to you name it. So let's get it on. Let's all raise our hand. Let's come to the panel and let's have a lively discussion, shall we? All right. I'm going to get rid of that, and we're going to bring over the big screen, and there it is. Nope, there it isn't.
So we have Greg Lakin, who is the first to come in today. Wow.
Greg Lakin in the house. Welcome, brother.
And we have Jillian Hanna coming in.
Jillian Hanna in the house. She's here to talk about AI and language translation. All right, who's next?
Next is Carmela Schwartz.
Carmela Schwartz in the house. Welcome, Carmela.
And now we have Gianna coming in.
Gianna. Ooh, where they get these names from? Right out of the dictionary, I'll bet. All right, let's move along. There's Carmela Schwartz. Welcome to you, Miss Fire Lady. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And there's Miss Hannah, Jillian Hannah, of course. Welcome to you from Australia. Down under. All right. Who else we got, Lynn? Anybody?
We have Patricia coming in. 𝗟𝗴𝘂𝗴𝗲, I believe. Oh, it's Andrea Cola. Hi, Patty. Yay. It's coming in. Hi, babe. We got Patience coming in now.
Welcome, Patience. Welcome, Greg. And welcome to you. I see you, Patty. Yes, I do. Patty, Patty, Patty.
Miss us. She's happy to be here.
Glad you're here, Patty. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
And there's the one and only Patience. I see you. Welcome, Patience. Welcome.
And here comes Mel Mel.
Mel Mel. Marcano is in the house. Hello, Mel.
And now we have, who's coming next? Don 𝗟𝗏𝗏.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, Mel Mel.
I'll be back.
Okay, hi, Patience. And next we have 𝗟𝗏𝗏 trying to come in again.
All right, 𝗟𝗏𝗏, our
Hi,
favorite
Dawn.
monk from Brooklyn.
Hi, Don.
Where's that? Where's that, Dawn? There she is. Welcome, Dawn. Glad you're here. We're talking AI. We're talking translation.
Hi, 𝗟𝗏𝗏.
And 𝗟𝗏𝗏's here. We love you. Namaste. Namaskar.
Namaskar,
Welcome,
good evening.
sir.
Love you all.
Love you too.
Love you too, brother.
Here comes Anita 𝗟RH𝗴𝗂𝗏𝗂.
All right, Brian Chu, welcome to the pattern. Let's see, to the show.
Yay,
Miss Anita. Glad you're here. Those of you who would like the background, Lynn is getting ready to share it. If I might beg her to do that. May I have your indulgence to do that?
All right, there it is. If you need it, grab it now.
All right, there it is now. Let me go ahead and clear my screen. If you want the background, there it is. If you want the background, there it is. Just click on it and it will download. Let's see who can get the background. Thank you.
All right, we have sound in YouTube. I just checked.
We now have sound in YouTube. We are ready to rumble.
Thank you to Chris.
Thank you, Chris, for that.
He Tarzan did it for us. Thank you.
That he did. That he did.
Hi, Anita.
All right.
Look at Anita. She's happy she's here.
All right, Anita. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, Anita. You are here. All right. Anybody else want to come in? Please come down.
All right, all right, all right.
21 folks in the webinar today. So, hey, more than this amount can come to the panel. Come on down. Don't be shy, you guys.
Don't be shy. Come on down. All right, we'd love to see you guys. Come on now. Join us.
See who else will come in. That's it for now.
All right, that's cool. We've got almost a full house there panel-wise, and I believe Miss Carmela is showing off some of those prize-winning roses.
Very nice. And here comes David Switzer.
DS is in the house. Welcome, Mr. Switzer.
And it looks like 24 folks have made their way to the YouTube live stream, part 2.
All right, part 2 is alive and well. Welcome, everybody. There it is. Emmanuel Onyeguli is there. Pat Green, of course. Karina Lance. Karina is there. Clover Kelly is there. And let's see who else made their way there.
And Patty has given me her sign list ready. She's ready. She's going to, I think, spell the words and teach the sign for that word.
All right. Very good. Thank you, Patty.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Patty.
you.
Perfect.
There's David Switzer. I'd know that haircut anywhere. Welcome, David. Who else is here? Greg Lakin in the house. Welcome to you from Vermont, USA. Greg, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And we're talking AI. We're talking language translation. Yes, there's some kinks to get out, but you know what? That's what we do. That's how we do our beta testing. We get those kinks out. We roll them like a rolling pin. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's see who else, other than myself, wants to make a comment here. Let me check to see if there are any hands. Are there any hands? Let's see what we got here. We have none. All right. Nobody's got their hand up. Anita's ready to talk, so go ahead, Anita. I see you. I see you. I see you.
And that's the file. If you see something that popped up here on your screen, that's the background if you want to use the background.
Oops. Go ahead, Anita.
Gotta unmute, Anita. Unmute.
Anita.
Click the unmute button.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're Lima
Okay.
Chicken. Bring it.
I just wanted to tell you, this is great because I'm out on my porch and I was going to show you all the sunset. Do you want to see it? I'll turn around.
Turn
Look at that
around.
gorgeous
Let's see that
sunset.
sunset.
Look at that gorgeous sunset. Where did it go? Wait a minute. It's here. It's here. And see it?
We do. We do.
By a scared mom.
And I was going to try
Oh,
to
really?
find my little Geico out here and show you him too.
All right. Well, we'll be around for another hour or so. So let's see your
I'm
little
not going
guy
to put
go
him
a
in
little
my
bit.
pocket though. I'm not going to put the Geico in my pocket. I don't bring him in the house.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Anita. We're going to swing on over to
Love you all.
Australia and have Jillian lay a few words on us. Go ahead, Miss
Okay.
Jillian.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
I'll make a comment, Rob, with the AI and language translation. Well, ONPASSIVE's auto language feature is technology at its best and fit for the future. The world's best technology solutions are upon us. It will have everything. And with the machine learning ML, that is a branch of AI that enables computers to learn from data and improve their performance without explicit programming. The machine learning can be used for natural language translation by training models on large corpora of parallel texts. And at the moment, I really like everyone loves the Google Translator online. We can copy text from another language and translate it into English or translate it into your native language and vice versa with all the other languages too. And it allows you to translate text, documents and websites across languages. And AI can now process massive amounts of text import, especially with books, articles and subtitles in several languages. And also I jotted down that at present we have Google Translate, Bing, Microsoft Translator, DeepL, Reverso, System Translate and Amazon Translate. And that's all I had to say.
All right.
That's all.
All right. Thank you, Jillian. We appreciate that very much. And let's scroll around the room. Let's see all's here. Who haven't I said hello to? Let me see. John Barilla's here. Welcome, John. And are you singing tonight, John? Let me ask that, if I may. Johnny.
There we go. Yeah, as long as everything cooperates, I'm sort of getting it all set up. I've been multitasking. I'm running around a couple different places here, but it appears everything looks to be working right now. So hopefully, yes, I'll be doing a song.
All right, thank you for that, John. We appreciate that, and we already
Very
have
hot
one.
and sweaty. Look how sweaty I am. Boy, it's really hot and humid in the city today.
Oh, really?
Take a cold shower, I might suggest.
Yeah, I just got news that we're going to have a lot of times water turned off because of all the work that's going on in the building too. So not tonight, but soon. Oh, brother. Hot weather. Today is like the longest day of summer, the longest day of the year, you know. First day, it's not the first day of summer, I don't think, but is it? I don't know, it's close. But it is the longest day of the year.
Right, right. Well, all righty. Thank you for that, John. We appreciate your input, and we'll look forward to hearing a song in just a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's, I don't see any other hands. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
What can they say about
AI and language translation? It's coming real soon to OConnect. There's a lot of things coming, but that's one of the things that's coming. You'll be able to see, let's say someone is speaking in Arabic. You'll be able to see the translation on the screen of Arabic. Is that not correct?
Yeah, later, not immediately.
Not immediately, but later it's coming. It's good stuff. It's right around the proverbial corner. So that's good stuff. Let's go out to Israel and 𝗟RH𝗴𝘂𝗂. Go ahead, Schwartzy.
Unmute.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
We hear you loud and clear.
Thank you. About the language translation, this is very important for me. It will make my life much easier when it will be translated from English to Hebrew, from right to left, because we are writing in the opposite side, from right to left and not from left to right. And the translation of voice can be like in the television, that you see the movie in English and you see the translations in Hebrew downstairs. If it can be here, I'm taking the video in YouTube, for example, and I'm going to set to the gear, to the setting, I can set it to from English translation to Hebrew translation. So we will have this the same in OConnect. There will be translation under the show download. So while you're speaking in English, I can see it in Hebrew or
Very
another
nice.
language. It can
That's
be
going to make
very
for
useful
everybody's
for me.
life being easier.
Now I do a lot of work to get every time I do something, I have to translate it from Hebrew to English, from English to Hebrew. I double work hard, and when we will have it, it save me a lot of time and a lot of effort. Thank you.
But it's coming real soon that's going to be very easy. Easy peasy, like Ash says. All right. Thank you, Carmela. We appreciate your input there. Let's go around the room and let's see who else would like to say a little bit of something about AI, language, and language translation. Come on now, don't be shy.
Maybe you give some ideas about, like, maybe who would use it? Who do you know that would really need it and use it?
Well, if the weatherman's on the TV and he's appearing in 4 or 5 countries, that would be a good thing for him. He'll be able to explain in the native languages of what the weather's going to be.
I think Anita raised her hand.
Okay, Anita, did you want to go now or do you want to wait just a bit? You said Anita, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She may have been waving to people. It's hard to tell.
Okay, that was. Is that a wave? Are you waving to people?
You're muted. I see Greg Hill has his hand raised.
It would be good for football games and sports, but to have it translated to the other languages. And
Irene, is your
pronunciations.
speaker volume on? I'm not hearing anything. That's weird.
We're hearing you, Mel.
Mel, we hear you loud and clear. Can you hear us?
I think you couldn't hear us. Anita, continue. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, I was just excited about what the languages would do for everybody. If you were watching a game or an Olympic game or gymnastics or something in another country, you could hear that, you could see that in our language, and we would understand what was going on. It would be really nice, wouldn't it?
I believe you're right. That sounds good. We're looking forward to that kind of stuff. And we're going to get a good start with that, a kickoff with that with ONPASSIVE's OConnect. So we can't wait. It's good stuff. Let's go now to the San Juan Islands for Greg Hill. Hello, Greg.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in this world. How awesome it is that we can connect wherever we are on OConnect. So I think one thing that's going to be cool for me, anyway, is because I'm going to get out of this place in about 1.5 to 2 years. I'm already planning to move. I'm going to move back to Japan. I don't care what Kim Jong-un does. But all I can say is I'm going to go. If I go, I'm going to go where I want to go. And one of the things that's important to me is the fact that I'm going to be able to communicate much better, even though I do know Japanese language on just a regular, not a business level, but just casual conversation level. So the AI is going to be help me out a lot when I'm in Japan. I know that. And in 2 years from now, they'll have it developed enough where it will be probably working just fine. They do have, I think the last time we had talked about this before, but they do have a no languages foreign anymore. It's actually a tool that you can buy, and it's I think $79. Anyway, I have it up on my browser. If you wanted to see it, I would share it with you so you could see it. But it is a pretty cool tool, and it's invented by the Japanese. So you can speak whatever language you want into it, and it will say it in Japanese or whatever, Taiwan or Russian or whatever. I don't know the exact how many languages it has, but I guess there's quite a few. So, but that's a pretty cool tool. I haven't ordered it or anything yet. I don't need it actually, but not yet. But something like that, it was AI, as far as translation is going to be the big game changer, as we all know. As far as language translation to connect the world finally. Like Carmel, I'm sure it's really no fun to have to translate from English to Hebrew and Hebrew to English. And believe me, I love the sound of Hebrew because my mother taught herself how to speak Hebrew. She was very intelligent. And I really like the sound of Hebrew. Someday I'll speak that language. But anyway, for now, that's all I really have to add. And if you do want to see that tool in the future here tonight or whatever, I'll be happy to share it with you when we have a chance. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Greg. We appreciate your comments and your input very, very much. And Carmela is either waving or saluting you. Greg, go ahead, Carmela.
I wanted to say to Greg, if he likes the Hebrew language, he's welcome to learn from me. I can speak with you in Hebrew.
Thank you.
No problem.
That's fun.
All right. So we've had an offer now to teach Hebrew to the folks in the San Juan Islands. Very nice. Very nice, Carmela. Good offer. Very nice offer. Ooh, let's see. That was Carmela. Let me lower her hand. And let me go round the room again and see who else wants to talk about AI and language translation. All right. All right. All righty. Who's next?
Here's Anita.
Okay, Anita, go ahead. You'll have to unmute if you want us to hear you.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry that took so long to get that on. As far as language and everything goes, I think that's just great that we can all hear the translation. But I've got a friend in Norway, and she always talks in English on Facebook. But I would love to be able to hear her speak in Norwegian, because you see, my grandparents were homesteaders, and they did talk with the V's and stuff, So I would like to be able to hear her speak in actual Norwegian, and that would be just wonderful, because then I could learn it from her. And that's all my grandparents spoke when they came over here. They had to learn English from the kids going to school. So now look how easy we have it. And she's an author of a book, and she writes her books in Norwegian, and then they could be audible. Her audiobooks he could be reading them in our own language. Wouldn't that be great?
I think it'd be terrific.
And I'm an author too, so I could write my books in English, and they could go all over, and the kids could read the stories that I write in their own language. That's exciting to me.
Very exciting. Very exciting. And we do have some readers here in the crowd, and I'm sure they would love translation of some of the older novels as well. So that would be cool, for sure. So thank you for that, Anita. It's we're approaching the 9 o'clock hour, not too shabby. We'd like to hear from a few more of you, if we may, here in the chat. Or if you're not ready for the chat, let's have you on the panel. Go ahead, the one and only Mel.
Sorry, RobLynn, I went on the chat, but I had to take a call from my sister, honestly. I'm not sure if just language, speaking a language, or language in medical terms, or language in anything. Is that what you're referring to?
Well, we're talking about, we're talking about the translation by using AI, whether it be written, whether it be spoken, text, chat, any of that. So anything you can add to that, we'd love to hear from you.
Well, as far as for me, the language, like I have two parts to my language, actually 3 parts. So one of it is the French Creole, which I love, and French, right? And then we have the English. So that's one. I am not sure if I'm saying the right thing, but yes, that's a language that when OConnect comes, that I would love to pass on. I don't know if that's what the subject is, but it says AI and language translation. And also in the medical field, I was good at the medical terms. So there's people I'm pretty sure who wants to know what the medical terms mean in Latin. I would love to do something like that, like just to pass it on.
All right, that's how we do things.
I'm hoping I hit the right.
Go ahead, Mel. Sorry.
Oh, you're muted now. Go ahead, unmute now.
I'm with you. Okay, well, thanks, Mel. We appreciate that. Let's go around the room one more time and see who's got something for us on AI and a language translation. I think it's going to be hitting us pretty quickly here at OConnect. I know they're working on it, and I know that's going to be nice when I can speak in English. Carmela will be able to understand me in Hebrew. How nice would that be? Or I can speak in Spanish, as in how Pedro Jose might say, and he might say something in Spanish like "Buenas noches," and our Will it be our bot that'll be saying it, or will it be a live person? I think it's going to be AI at work, and you'll hear a voice say, "Buenas noches," good evening. "Buenas tardes," good afternoon. "Sheket," as in Hebrew for "be quiet, you dogs." So it's all coming. It's all coming soon. It's going to be fun. It may just be a good way to learn a language. They say the best way to learn a language is to use it so you don't lose it. So that's the good stuff, that it's all going to be, AI embedded. And yeah, we have to take a step back and say, well, is it always that good, or do we need the translators still? I think it's going to be a combination of the translators. It's going to be a combination with AI, and you'll get the best of both worlds. That's not too shabby right there. You get the best of both worlds going on translation, and you cannot stop. You'll be on your way. All right. Anybody else want to pile on or dispute anything that's being said? We'd love to hear from you. Okay, Anita, go ahead.
I'm a chatterbox tonight, but I got to share this one thing. The children today are so smart. They're all into this computers, and they learn so fast. And when I was a little girl, and I go, and my dad and my grandma would talk in German, I wanted to know what they were saying. Well, now, if two people are talking in a language and the kids are there, they can put on their little AIs and they can figure out what they're saying. I think that's great.
I think
from
so
a child's
too.
perspective.
I think that's good too. It's going to be great. So, and it won't matter whether it's German to English, English to German, French to English, French to German. It's all going to be available right here real soon in OConnect. So let's now swing on over to Ohio and speak with Dawn and DL. Go ahead, kids.
Thanks, Rob and Lynn, everybody in the chat and on the panel. Basically, artificial intelligence, no matter what industry it's in, it seems to come down to one word in my mind, and that's efficiency. Obviously, having translation services across boundaries and nations is just out of this world, essentially. It's going to change everything, in my opinion. But, excuse me, I just think it's basically ahead of its time. And as far as OConnect is concerned, I was on my other computer just yesterday, and I've never seen OConnect so clear. So something's really going on in the background that really has streamlined and performed much better as far as OConnect is concerned. I never see any scrolling or buffering anymore whatsoever at all. So in the video and the voice are pretty crystal clear in my mind, at least on my computer. But this is going to change everything, especially when it goes full bore across all boundaries. It's going to change the world, no doubt about it. Thanks, Rob.
And that's what OnPassive is all about, making a difference, making a change, improving life for those people in maybe those countries that need it and can't get it. It'll be so good.
Ahead of the curve on the AI on this stuff. I've been paying close attention to it as far as what's going on, and I'm really excited about it. As far as I'm concerned, I'd like to brush off my Latin skills, and this is something that could really help me personally, because at one time in Ohio State, many years ago, I was pretty proficient in Latin, but I forgot a lot of it over the years because I had other things going on in the military and all that good stuff. But I'd like to learn my Latin again. So I think that'll help me immensely.
Now, do you know the Latin alphabet, or you're going to need some help brushing up on it?
I'd need some help brushing on that. I do know some vocabulary words still, but I'd have to go back and refresh myself on the alphabet.
All right. Good stuff. It looks like we've got things to look forward to there, Mr. McConaughey, and that's good. All right, Anita, go ahead. I see you.
One more thing. When you travel and you take your phone, because that's all I ever get OnPassive on is my phone, and you take it to another country, you can just sit at a table with somebody and have a conversation, and it will be translated into each other's language, and they can see what you're saying. Wouldn't that be exciting? When
I
you go to
believe
other
you're
countries?
right.
I'm excited about that. I'm going to start traveling.
All right, that's good. Good to hear. Traveling is not a four-letter word. It is a good thing when you can do it. All right, is there anybody else that wants to throw a wrench here in? Throw a, some good information in here about AI and language translation. What do you got for us, everybody? Come on. Let's hear from you guys instead of just us.
I can say something.
All right, Lynn Nakamoto to the microphone, please.
So I was thinking about language translation for deaf. Patty here? He's not here. But anyway, because you're talking about translation, you're talking usually verbal language, right? Speech. But we have a language that's not verbal, sign language that's a visual language, and that's another challenge. But as you know, 𝗟RH𝗴𝘂𝗂𝗏 is working on that, and if he succeeds, it'll be a game changer for deaf and hard of hearing and deaf blind to be able to see an avatar or whatever it's going to be actually signing, because the avatar is going to not only have signs, not only the hand moving, but the body will need to be moving in the appropriate manner, and there's going to have to be facial expressions in it, nodding, shaking the head, eyebrows up, eyebrows down, various features of your face has meaning when it's tied in with sign language. So, Patty, I was saying we'll have interpreter for deaf, like not a real person, but we'll be interpreting signing for the deaf in the future for ONPASSIVE or OConnect and other things. I think Academy too. So it's kind of exciting to see what happens for deaf communication.
Well, it's gonna be big with the deaf community because with it being a physical vocabulary, almost anybody except the blind will be able to have it at their fingertips.
Yeah. I was saying avatar. She said, "Oh, sort of like a robot." I said, "Yeah, almost like a robot."
And that avatar may talk like me. Hello, Carmela. This is your avatar with your word in Hebrew for the day. Check it. Be quiet. Go ahead, Anita. Go ahead.
Lynn, thank you for bringing that up about the deaf, because there is a friend of mine who's 90 years old who is totally deaf, and he has to use text. You talk to his phone and it prints it out so he can read it. But wouldn't it be wonderful if he could go and travel, because he's well known in other countries, if he could go and take that phone with him, and then the language could come onto his phone through AI. That would be another big help for the handicapped, for the deaf, wouldn't it?
I agree with you 100%. Every little bit will help, and every little bit will be, added in. So that's good stuff. Let's go to Mel Marcano in, I almost said Germany. How about in Canada? Go ahead.
Thank you. Oh my God, it's hot. Sure. It's hot over here. I'm telling you. Sorry. It's so hot.
It's cold now. Remember, you said, "Oh, it's cold."
I know, but no. Oh my God, too hot. Sorry. Yeah, I was talking about as Anita brought that up. Like at work, we do video relay once in a while, and there's a video relay which is from an internet provider where I think the person is hard of hearing or hard of speaking. I don't want to say the word that we normally use, hard of hearing or hard of speaking, and they would text the stuff for you, And if you are speaking in English, so you have to listen first and then say go ahead. So if you have a language that they want you to speak in, then that would apply. Lynn, you're familiar with it, right?
Yeah, so you have to say GA every time you finish speaking.
Yes, they have to text first, and then they have an assistant with them, like a live person. So you have to wait until they finish what they're saying, and then they say, go ahead. Then you speak after them, because you can't interrupt them. Otherwise, whatever the AI is typing, through them typing, it interrupts, right? So after they have finished and you speak the language, like you're answering them. If you speak another language and probably they want you to speak in that language, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
So you speak, whether it's French they want, if you're a French speaking person, and then you tell them to go ahead, because that's what we use. And then they will continue typing in their language, but then you in turn would translate as you're answering them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think that with the age of AI and language, that would come in very handy with it. It's already there, but translating.
Yeah, very handy.
It's just around the corner, I think, Mel. Just around the corner. All right, let's go back to Carmela in Israel. Go ahead, Miss Rose.
I would like to say something about if you are going to hospital, for example, and you can't speak because you are in a problem. If the AI can, and you are in a foreign country, and you don't know the language that you are come from, so the AI can help you. It can save life people. For example, I was in Helsinki 30 years ago, and I was sick, and I went to hospital, and I didn't know the Finnish language, and the doctor couldn't speak with me because I know Hebrew. I didn't know English perfect, and I couldn't speak with them. So luckily they understand me, but if they wouldn't understand me, it was a problem. So if the AI can do that, it will be saving life.
All right. Thank you for that, Carmela. And I'm looking at 67 and 75 myself. I could be looking at the wrong thing. I just refreshed. And I show 67 in the live chat on YouTube and 75.
Okay, I see 50.
Okay.
But it's still.
All right, we're still doing well over 120 folks here tonight. I think we got a good topic here. Let's go to the chat and let's see what people are saying in the chat. Shall we, Lynn?
Okay.
All right. And we've got Karina Lance saying hello to some folks. Roy Davies saying hello from Florida. Let's see if anybody's commenting here.
You can ask for comments related to the topic.
All right, let's see if we can get some comments related to AI and language translation in the chat. Let's have a few comments there if we could. That'd be nice. And let's go to Greg Hill. Greg, speak to us, brother.
Okay, I was sitting here thinking about all this stuff, and Lynn kind of kicked it off, thinking about how she was talking about sign language. And I think you've seen the GIF that I have made that says, I love you in sign language. And I was just thinking, well, why hasn't somebody come up with an app that you can speak to the app? And of course, the app will do the sign language. And also it'll have facial expressions brought on by a robot, or just all it has to do is have a face that shows the eyes and if it's going sad or happy or whatever it might be, because that is very important in sign language. I do know that facial expressions, and but I'm surprised somebody hasn't come up with a text to sign language. because I think that would be fairly simple. We have all the hand signs. It's just a matter of having the facial expressions, and then the facial expressions could go along with the hand signs on the app that you could say it to your phone, your app, and then just show somebody and they could see what it says. And I also like that fact that, I don't know, it's kind of like the speech to whatever language you want, same idea. It's just a device. You could make a device that's all it did. And that device that I was talking about, it does the languages. It only does 36 languages, and it does do Hebrew.
Good stuff. Good stuff there. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate you, brother. Let's go back to Mel in Canada. Go ahead, Mel.
Yeah, thank you. I was just adding to your stuff, Greg. I was thinking, what if the facial, it's reading the wrong facial expression? What if somebody's tired or falling asleep and AI is picking up like as if that person is upset or something, but the person is indeed tired or falling asleep? Because it's AI, right?
Yeah.
I'm not straying from what you said. I'm just adding.
That's good.
Because even here on the chat here, sometimes I'm down texting and it looks like I'm falling asleep, and I seen people take my picture like my head is down, but I'm reading a text or I'm texting my sister or somebody. So that's why I'm saying that, Greg.
Sure, you're sleeping. I know you, Mel.
Yeah, I'm sleeping a lot.
Hello everyone. Good evening and Assalamualaikum.
Hi,
How is
Mohammed.
everyone?
Nice to hear your voice, Mohammed.
Very happy today, all.
You're happy today? Hello, Mohammed? Welcome back.
All participant is very happy today, all.
You're very happy about Unpassive, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're happy. Thank you. Thank you for coming to the mic.
Is that Mohammed Ansari?
Mohammed Ashraf Ansari. He just unmuted, said he's happy.
Good stuff. Good stuff. He's got the beard of the week. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
All right. Who else we got here that would like to pile on us, talk to us a little about?
Turn your camera.
Right. I'm going to turn my camera on. I had to make a run to the comfort room, as Chris calls it, but I'm back. Hello to Emmanuel Onyeguli. Welcome to you. And of course, hello to Thanuja Moment, one of the Moment families here. And Karina Lance is here, of course, in YouTube. I guess we've got volume now, Lynn, I'm told. Mm-hmm. So that's good stuff. And we're talking AI. We're talking AI language translation. And we're talking good stuff here. We're talking the 21st century and beyond is what we're talking right here. 𝗟Rහි𝗴𝘂𝗀𝗴𝘂 Sala is here as well. 𝗧𝗿Δ்ഹി𝗀𝘁𝗶𝗴𝗂 in the house. Pat Green is here along with Clover Kelly. All right. Let's go around the room and see what we got. If anybody would like to say something, be our guest. Love to hear from anybody. And let's go to Mel Marcano. Go ahead, Double Mel.
Yeah, as it comes to mind, so we have multicultural people in Canada, in the States, and elsewhere, all around the world. Everybody speaks a language, different language. So I think exchanging of language would be a very good thing with AI. You know, you teach me yours, I'll teach you mine, and then everybody will be happy.
That's very true. I think that's true. And it's all about getting along, and what better way to get along than through conversation?
Yeah, that's if they're willing to.
Okay, Anita, go ahead. I see your hand. Go ahead. All right. Well, the ball's back to me, so let's see what we got here. Let's go around the room. Let's go around the horn and see what we got. I think we need to say a few more hellos.
Anita, she managed to unmute now.
It just the mute button just went off. But okay, if 𝗟RH𝗴𝘂𝗂𝗴𝗲 wants to unite the world, just think, with this language, we can unite each other even better because we can have a conversation, and they can, the person that we're talking to over there, they can understand us, and not only when we're speaking on video like Rob and Lynn, they can understand us if we're talking, if they get on the screen and they can't speak English, they can get on the screen now and it can come to us, right? In the right language.
True. That's true. And language will not be a barrier, I think, for much longer. I think AI is going to have a big hand in this already, which it is. And we'd like to say thank you to 𝗟RH𝗴𝘂𝗂𝗏 Francis.
Thank you, Ash.
Thank you for that super sticker, Francis. And thank you for joining us tonight, brother.
Go continue, Anita.
And I was just going to say thank you to 𝗟RH𝗴𝗂𝗏 because he had insight, and now that this is coming to a what do you call it? I'm lost for words. I'm so excited about it, but it's going to even unite us better. Let's put it that way. And that's what we all want to do. We all want to be equal and unite each other and all be on the videos together as a big family of Unpassivians.
All right.
Amen.
Amen. And this is amen right here. Amen. And so, amen. 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 All right, all right, all right. Who else got something for Uncle Robbie? Come on now, don't be shy. Don't sit there. Just say something. We'd love to hear from you. Doesn't matter whether it's a long statement or a short statement. We want to hear from everybody in the panel. That's how we. It's all inclusive. Rob.
Okay, Rob. Remember when we began this OConnect? We had a speech to text in our chat, and do you think that they're going to bring that back again?
Oh, I think so. I would think so.
Yeah, it seems like they're working on so many things, but I think that's going to be one of them. Speech to text.
That was just a very powerful feature, Greg. So I would think they'd bring it back.
Oh, extremely wonderful. My fingers do not like typing, and I like to interact with the people in the chat, but it's so difficult at times to type. And of course, you know me, I'm always misspelling something. And so I really enjoyed that feature. You just had to mute, that was one of the things you had to do, is you had to mute what was going on so you could do it, so you wouldn't have people who were speaking come up on the speech to the text. But I didn't mind working that way with it. I just hope they bring it back soon.
I think it's coming. I think it's coming.
Cool.
And we have 𝗟𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗏 State coming in. 𝗟𝗏𝗏.
Anyone else coming to the panel, or just 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏?
𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏, just now one.
All right. I got you. Over to me. Thank you. All right. Let me see who hasn't spoken. Maybe we can rattle you a little on this. John 𝗟RH𝗴𝗂𝗏, what say you on this AI and translation thing? You're a singer. We could hear you singing Volare. Oh, yeah. Volare. Oh, oh,
That's one you could almost sing. I could almost sing that in Italian. But anyway, I wonder though, would it be my voice in Italian or some other singer's voice in Italian? AI would duplicate my my voice, that would be
How
interesting.
cool would that be? Have an
Yeah,
avatar that looks
that
like
would be better than
𝗟RH singing
yeah.
Volare.
Yeah.
You know that on the human.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie at some more.
I gotta tell
anyway,
you something, John. Hey, John, the human
Go ahead.
pal that I do the AI on, you can actually, if I wanted to pay more money, you can get the human pal to sing. Now that's going to be fun. I'll try that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, I think duplication of the voice would be fine. Again, whenever we talk about these things, though, you know, myself being involved with the union, and they're really concerned about things like this. So, and they don't. It's not that they don't want it, but they just want to make sure that the people who are used, like I said, let's say that the song would be sung in Italian, but it would be important that it be my voice. That's why I said that, because otherwise the union would be very unhappy if it was a random voice, or if it was your voice and you weren't compensated for it. So those are the things we'd have to just be aware of, so that it would be used in the proper way. That's my only concern. But I think it would be very good if you were able to sing in another language and you didn't actually speak that language, as long as you were compensated properly. That's the only thing I would say.
Right. The only thing there is, you know, not everybody's going to be in the union. So you're going to have people outside the union, let's say, if there was a union at that time.
Well, yeah.
Trying to sing for free or sing for less money.
Well, the thing is, that always exists, and the union has a lot of power to do various things. It would depend on what it was. Certain projects cannot be done outside the union, but if it's a private thing where people are just fooling around with it, that probably would be fine. Yeah, I'm speaking mostly in a commercial vein, and 90% of the commercial business is done with union performers. Even the theater's done with non-union, though. I mean, that's always existed. But the majority of things that are done, especially the high commercial things that we see, movies and such, that's not done with non-union people. That's the thing. I'm just saying that because, for example, there's already an issue because, what's her name? I'm going to forget here. There's a pretty well-known movie star, and her voice has already been duplicated without her permission. And she's what's her name? Oh, darn it. I hate when I can't think of somebody's name. Scarlett Johansson. That's who it is. Scarlett Johansson, just about 2 weeks ago, realized that her voice was being used in some kind of a commercial product. And so, and she's not going to let that go quietly. Let's just put it that way. So those are the things. I'm just saying it has to be addressed. And there's nothing wrong with controlling it and using it properly. And again, there's all kinds of non-union situations already in the artistic field. So that's viable. It's just that's a minority of things, you know. So I would just be concerned that it's at least controlled. That's all.
That's right. Okay. Thank you, John. Let's go to Jillian. She's got her hand raised. Go ahead, Jillian. Jillian, if you can hear us, go ahead and unmute.
Hello? Hello? Oh,
hello. Go ahead. You're audible.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I just thought of something else too. With the AI and language translation, it's breaking down the barriers of communication. Oh. Hello?
Yes, go ahead. We're listening.
We can hear you.
Jillian, we show you as muted right now.
Click the unmute button.
Unmute and try again.
Hello?
We can hear you. Can you
go ahead?
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. I just thought of something else with AI and language translation. It's breaking down the barriers of communication. So that's really amazing. And the ONPASSIVE technologies, what they're all going, it's going to be connecting and communicating the world with technology that fits the future. So all the applications are designed for this purpose. And then we will all be united, all the countries, without any issues, all the countries' people, uplifting people's lives with better tech ways. And then there won't be all the barriers with the communication.
Language is a great equalizer. In other words, if I can communicate with you or I can communicate with anybody else, we're halfway there. Because if we can communicate, we can work things out and do things for the good of man. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Well, all righty. You're going to force me to call on somebody again, which I'm happy to do. Now it's ooh, Dougie's, it's 9:30. Ooh. All right. We've been on about an hour and a half. Let's go to David Switzer in Missouri or Kansas. I'd say Kansas if I had to guess.
Yeah, Kansas. I didn't put my Kansas City hat on. That's why you don't know. Hey, I'm sorry I didn't say too much. I got family here tonight, so they're making a bunch of noise in the dining room where my computer's at. So
That's all right.
I haven't said.
Hey, noise is language to us, so bring it.
Hey, yeah, AI. You know, AI controls the lawnmowers too now. Lawnmowers, vacuum sweepers, and everything right now. I mean, it's just you're gonna be surprised what AI is going to do here in the future. So, just think you're a little music box. You got play country music. That's AI too. You just talk into it.
That's right. That's good stuff right there. Thank you, David, for that. And hey, having family over is a good thing, David. And getting together is a wonderful thing. So and there's no AI involved there. It's all real.
No.
So enjoy your
family's good.
Yeah, enjoy your family time, brother. It's a good thing.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Does anybody else have their hand raised? No. Lynn, have you got something for us?
In a bit.
In a bit? Okay, she's still posting away, I believe. So that's good stuff. And just want to let everybody know there's 78 of you in the chat. Now, why is it saying 82? Is it possible there's 153 people here? Wow.
There's like 53 in the YouTube.
53 in the YouTube, so that's 132. Any way you slice it, thank you, everybody. We love it. We love it. And by having a topic every night, I think we attract more and more people. If you think about it, look around the room here tonight, you'll see people that you haven't seen before, and that's good stuff. That is really good stuff. Let's go to Greg Hill, San Juan Islands, USA.
Thanks. I just wanted to mention this is about AI, but not about the language part. Today I saw a new AI tool. Very interesting, being that I was in the building field for so many years. This tool is a listening tool, and you put it in your house, and it specifically listens for water leaking in your home. And I thought, interesting. Maybe the insurance companies would lower your rate if you had this listening tool in there.
Ooh, I could go for a lower rate. Yes, indeedy do. That would be cool if we could get a lower rate. Yeah, man. Just got our electric bill, and it seems to have soared right on through the roof again.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw it today, and I said, oh, thank you.
For summertime, the bill goes up, right?
Right. It's normal that in summertime the bill goes up.
It's hot here, like in the high 80s and 90s lately.
Every day.
Yeah,
every day.
Humid and hot here.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, that's for sure. And let's see. Let's go around the room. I'd like to hear from someone else, someone new, someone who may not have said anything tonight. Let's see who we've got here. How about you? Tarzan, techie guy, what do you say about A and transition? What do you say about that? If you're not doing anything. Well, if you're not doing a lot, I know you're doing something.
I see Mel's unmuted.
All right. Well, let's go to Mel. Mel, did you have something for us?
Oh, my mic was on. I don't really have my hands up, but I don't know.
All right.
Translation.
No problem. We want to make sure we don't miss anybody here tonight.
It's interesting, though, the topic.
Yes, it is. And there's a lot more we need to learn about it. I think part of maybe the slowness in everybody wanting to speak about it is we don't know as much about it as we're going to know. And that's good stuff. There's nothing wrong with learning. There's not a thing wrong with learning. And learning will lead to earning, for sure. Okay, Anita, go ahead. Anita?
Unmute, please. Unmute.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Someone already mentioned this, but I just wanted to clarify it again. If you're going to a doctor in another country because, say you got sick or something, and they have to have the records and they get the records, and then you're trying to explain to them what you had, this will give you an opportunity to tell them the way you know your body has reacted to medicine or whatever, and explain and help them to diagnose you better, because they can read a chart, but you know, when you're talking to them about what's wrong, you have to know how to speak in their language for them to understand it. So it will help international travel, where if you would get sick, it will benefit you. Take your phone with you and take AI and take ONPASSIVE with you when you go. That's my suggestion.
All right.
You'll have that with you.
I think we need to take ONPASSIVE everywhere we go. And I think we'll be happy, and so will the people we come in contact with. Let's go back to Ohio and Dawn and DL. Go ahead, DL. Looks like you're next up.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate that. Yeah, just to follow up on what Anita was just talking about, I would think that handheld device that Greg Hill was talking about would come in very, very, very handy, actually. So it's obviously mobile, and if you speak into it, it speaks the language that the country that you're in. I mean, it's absolutely perfect. So that's a good idea there, Greg. Thanks.
There you go, Greg Hill. I think you need a patent, brother. What did he do? Fall down on the floor? Where are you, Greg?
I'm on the floor, Rob.
All right, I can't get up. I can't get up.
And I can't get up.
So what say you on that? I think DL thinks you got a pretty good idea.
It's not, well, I'm sure that it wasn't my idea. I mean, there's so many people that are so much more intelligent than I am about these kind of things. And I wouldn't doubt that it's in the works. Even with ONPASSIVE, we have some really smart people. And who knows, maybe ONPASSIVE is coming out with a tool like this. I mean, the products that we're going to have in the future are not just digital products, as we've been told, they're also physical products that we'll be able to attain. So, yeah, right now the handheld tool that you have, which is speech to speech, other languages, that tool I was telling you about, I think it's a great tool. But to be able to do the ASL or the French or any other country out there that has a language where you could actually show, or I don't know if it would be an app or what it would be. It's kind of like AI right now. One of the greatest tools, I wish they'd had it when I was building homes and doing remodeling. It's called a wall bot. And this wall bot, you put it on your cell phone, and when you go to run it across your wall to find your studs or anything, not only does it show you exactly where the stud is, it'll show you the electrical power, it'll show you the wire, it'll show you if there's a mouse in the wall, and it's pretty cool. So, but it's not a cheap one. I think they're $150 for one, but still, it's a great tool to have, and it's precise, not like the old wall stud finders, that you went back and forth and found the edge of the stud here and the edge of the stud there. But anyway, yeah, I think we're going to see that stuff, DL, come up fairly quickly in the next 5 years. I bet we see so much stuff. It's crazy, actually.
All this stuff is out there in left field, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go to Mel. Double Mel in Canada. Bring it, lady.
Yeah, it's small with the cops. Nothing personal. It's like when the cops, chases someone and they speak a different language. I would think they already have something, a gadget in their vehicle that would be a translator. In case they're asking that person a question and that person speaks maybe Spanish or French or any other, I would think that they would have, it's in the same thing like we are discussing already, but thinking of different division would have that gadget where it makes it easier so they can understand each other. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, they would stop someone and honestly that person have little English or speak little English and they would think that that person is being robust, but maybe not. It's just that they can't speak the language. So I'm thinking if they have something already that would do the translation, as they're speaking to that person, and at least they would respond back in their language to make it easier. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it does.
The easier the better, man. Everything, Mel, that we can do to make life easier, it's a good thing. That's for sure. Well, let's go to Chris Tiazone, the guy from Tarzanville. Go ahead, Chris. Mabuhay.
Hello, everyone. Oh, that sounds like Carmela. Sorry. Well, I just heard my name earlier. I was in the attendees in this Chris 2, which is the device number 2. So, yeah, so I have to switch back to the speaker and trying to put up the virtual background at the same time. So I just took it away. So to chip in my 2 cents about the topic. If I've noticed in the OMail that we have, OMail platform, since last year, I copy paste the summary notes of Ash there. So I send it to myself, and I can translate. I can translate. There's a button there, translate, and speech to text, text to speech on my own language. Yeah, language translation is already available on OMail in text format. So that's it. Back to you, Rob.
All right, thank you for that, Chris. I knew you'd come up with something. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you very much. All right, we're now looking at about 17 minutes till 10 o'clock. I think it may be time for Patricia, Patty, Andrea, Cola.
Ready? She said yes. Just scroll up to look for me. Okay, let me go to side view. Now scroll and look for Patty, please. She is there. Let's scroll around so you find her. Where is she? Okay, I see her.
All right, Patty.
Did I see her? She's ready to roll. She's going to teach us some spelling and signs, both tonight.
All right.
And everybody,
let's hear from Patty now.
Stay muted, please. Ready? Do you see?
Ready?
Better now. It's clear.
Ready?
It's clear.
Ready?
How are you all? She says, how are you all? Yay. I'm happy to see you all again. Sorry, I have been busy. My nephew passed away. So I went to the funeral, and I just came back, and then my brother-in-law. Oh, my brother's dog died. Sad. And then my brother's dog died. Yes, very sad. Yeah, she's so sad. Broke my heart. So, but I'm fine now. I'm fine. But I've been busy, going crazy. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, poor Patty.
Yeah.
Okay, Patty says, okay, yes.
We're ready when you are, Patty. Go ahead.
She's saying, are you ready?
We're ready. Ready. Bring it.
All right. The first word you see is acid, and it's spelled. This is a finger spelling, the manual alphabet. A-C-I-D. A-C-I-D. I can see you clearly, yes.
All right, go ahead, Patty.
And this is the sign for acid because it eats up things, right? It's like I forgot the word, but anyway, it's caustic, I guess. Acid is caustic, so showing this, chewing away at whatever surface it touches. Caustic acid. The next word we have is ache. A-C-H-E. A-C-H-E.
All right.
And this is a sign for ache or hurt or pain. Ache.
Pain. Ache.
And your expression should show pain. Expression. Pain. I'm in pain. Yeah. Can you explain that where the pain is, like headache, toothache, you know? That's right, he says. Yeah. You put the sign where the pain is. Headache, toothache, for example.
All right.
Next, we have the word aid. A-I-D. E.
Aid.
And the sign is 2 letter A's, one under the other. Like this. Because this hand is helping this hand. It's aiding the other hand, right? So that's how you get aid. Supporting the person, aid. Next, we have the word also. A-L-S-O. And this is the sign also. The letter Y facing down, left to right, going back and forth.
All right.
Also. Next word is amen. A-M-E-N. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Next word is area. A-R-E-A. A-R-E-A. And this is the sign. The letter A is facing down, coming from the front, going in a circle toward your body. So start from away from your body, make a circle with the letter A's. Area. Area. Next we have faithful. Army. A R
M
M Y. ARMY. And this is the sign. Letter A is placed against the right side of your body. Or like this. Army. Army. Army.
All right.
Salute. All right, next we have baby. B A B Y. And this is the sign for baby, as if you're cradling the baby. 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 Next word is back. B A C K. Back. 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 Next we have bake. B A K E. And the sign is left arm and your right hand goes under your left arm as if you're placing something into the oven. Bake. Bake. Bald. B A L D.
All right.
And this is a sign for bald. Show your hair, no hair on the hip. Bald. Bald. Next we have the word ball. B-A-L-L. B-A-L-L. And this is the sign for ball, showing the shape of the ball.
Ollie knows that shape.
Our dog knows that sign. Ollie, he knows the sign ball. He knows the sign. Cute. So cute. Ollie's cute. All right, next word is band. B A N D. This is strumming the guitar, so a group of musicians, band. band. All right, next word we have is bark. B-A-R-K. And this is a dog barking. See, the mouth is barking. Yeah, looks like a dog barking.
Woof, woof.
Yay, she's clapping for us. You guys get a trophy. All of you.
Everybody gets a trophy tonight. This is trophy time at RobLynn Live.
Pick a sign. She says, I love you all. She's saying, pick a sign for picture. Okay.
Go ahead and change your view so we can see everybody on the grid, please. And it's picture time. All right. What sign do you want to use, Patty?
The sign bark. So everybody sign bark. Chris says Paul. We can do both. Let's do bark first. Bark. First, we'll do bark. Okay, everybody ready? Bark. Showing the dog barking. Can you do that? Bark. Okay. Ready for the picture?
Ready.
Ready. 1, 2, 3. Sign bark. Very nice.
All right.
Someone's wanting to come in. Let me save this photo.
All right.
Okay, let's see who it is. We have Monica coming in. Monica P. Welcome, Monica.
Lynn, no voice.
Oh. Can you guys hear us? Can you hear us?
I do.
Okay. Mel, you might want to refresh. Try refreshing, Mel. Refresh.
Refresh. I think we've come to that special time.
Refresh.
After the picture, we're going to have Mr. 𝗟RH🴂.
Okay, so we're going to do, you guys want to do bald? You like that, right, Greg? Greg Hill. Okay, we do bald. So this is the hand shape. See the hand shape? It's like the middle finger extended, and it goes over your head like this, showing lack of hair. Basically, lack of hair on the head. All right, that's a cute sign. Are you guys ready? And make sure your fingers are extended, Chris, like this. Only this finger bends. Yeah, and then do this. Yeah, you got it. Good. Okay, are you ready, you guys, to sign bald? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Sign bald. A cute sign. All right, let me save this picture, the screenshot. All righty.
Like a halo. Halo. We need to get bald to get the halo.
The sign for halo would be this. You see this handshake? Like placing it on your head. Halo.
All right, are we ready for a song from the one and only baritone in the crowd? Lynn Nakamoto?
I'm ready for John. John, are you ready?
John, are you ready? Let's go.
We got 75 here in the webinar. Good turnout.
How cool is that?
All right.
And we have 46 in YouTube. Thank
Oh.
you all.
121 any way you look at it. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So hello, everybody. And first, I'm going to shoot right into the theme song. It's always fun. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are 2 hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they aren't too shabby. They ain't crabby. They ain't shabby. They ain't crabby. Oh, it's RobLynn Live tonight. Updates, panels, info, fun variety talk show. It's the one like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at old 𝗟𝗴𝗂𝗂𝗴𝗲's restaurant. RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live right now. Oh, yeah. All right. Little bit. I know how to go. Hold it. Here we go. Now I got to go to another page. Hold on. Okay. And is it lively? Well, yeah, there we go. Okay, thank goodness. All right. So anyway, tonight is a song by Neil Diamond. And it's one of his most famous songs, Sweet Caroline. And anyway, so it was always believed that Neil Diamond's 1969 anthem, Sweet Caroline, was about the daughter of the late President John F. Kennedy. He initially revealed that the woman behind the song was his wife at the time, or was it? Because in a later interview, Neil Diamond said that he wrote the song about his second wife, Marcia Murphy. The couple married in 1969 and later divorced in 1995. Apparently, Diamond needed a 3-syllable name to fit the melody, and Sweet Marcia didn't quite work. So Caroline was a name he had written down originally, and it fit perfectly. And he said, I was writing a song in Memphis, Tennessee for a session, revealed Diamond. I needed a 3-syllable name. The song was about my wife at the time. Her name was Marcia, and I couldn't get a Marcia rhyme. So previously, Diamond said that Caroline Kennedy had nothing to do with the inspiration behind the track, but the real meaning behind the song was inspired by an innocent, sweet photograph Diamond saw of the then president's daughter as a child. After Diamond's 2007 performance of the song at the Caroline Kennedy 50th birthday party, he later said that the song was about the early photograph that he saw of her in a magazine. I've never discussed it with anybody before, intentionally, said Diamond in an interview with the Associated Press in 2007. He thought maybe I'll tell it to Caroline Kennedy when I met her someday. I'm happy to have gotten it off my chest and to have expressed it to Caroline. Diamond said that he was a young broke songwriter in the 60s when he saw a cute photo of Caroline Kennedy in a magazine, and he thought that she might be embarrassed, but she seemed to be struck by it and really happy, added Diamond. It was a picture of a little girl dressed to the nines in her riding gear next to her pony, and it was such an innocent, wonderful picture. I immediately felt that there was a song in there. And in less than an hour, Diamond said he wrote all the lyrics to Sweet Caroline while he was holed up in a Memphis hotel room, and it was #1 record and probably his biggest, most important song of his career. Diamond shared this, and he said, and I have to thank her for the inspiration. Another thing, though, I've heard that song, for whatever reason, it's actually like an athletic, almost like a national anthem, or it's used many times at athletic events and football games. I have no idea why, but it actually is by some schools. For some reason, they feel a sweet care. I don't know. I don't know the exact meaning behind that. But anyway, Diamond also admitted to there being a more divine meaning behind the song. I think there's a little bit of God in that song, he revealed in a 2013 interview. I always have felt that. There's no accounting for what can happen to a song. So there's a little bit of info about Sweet Caroline, and now hopefully going to yet another tab. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah. All right. Looks good. Okay. Here we go. Got to clear my throat for a little bit of. It's a really nice song, Sweet Caroline. Are we coming? Come on. There we go. Come on. Might have to hold on. Here we go. All right. Ah. Where it began, I can't begin to know when, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. But now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? One touching one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good time never seems so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no, no. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Oh, yeah. Sweet Caroline, I believe good. Sweet Caroline, a good time never seems so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no, no. There you go. Sweet Caroline.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Johnny. Very nice.
Thank you.
I sang along with you a little bit there, but Lynn muted me. I gave it the bump, 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 bump.
Yeah, okay.
But I got muted, so we didn't get to hear that part.
Oh, that's all right. That would have been okay. Would have been a lag, but that's okay.
That's all right. It was fun. Let's do a group picture before we all say 𝗟R樋𝗴𝗂𝗂𝗏, good night, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
𝗟𝗏𝗴𝗂𝗏, David Switzer, Patience, Rakim, Tim.
Good night tonight. It was
Charlie,
good.
Charlie Ellis. Who wants to come to the camera? Anybody else come into the camera?
I'm here.
Is that it? 𝗟𝗏𝗏? No? David? All right. I want to give everybody a chance. And We're going to do, oh, patience came.
All right, on the count of 3.
Remember, we're doing I love you. I love you handshake. Oh, Charlie Ellis is coming in, hun.
All right, Charlie.
He's trying to come on camera, I can tell. Anybody else? Oh, Charlie's trying, I think. Okay, we'll take one now, and if somebody else pops up, we'll do one more, all right? 1, 2, 3. Now, smile too, okay? Nice.
All right, all right, all right. All right, now listen here, all you folks in radio land.
Chris is having fun with the bald sign.
The bald sign. All right, we'll call that the Greg Hill sign. All right, I like it.
Okay,
that fits, I guess.
Hey, I'm right there.
No, I'll take half of what you got, brother.
All right, let's take one more picture. Charlie's here.
Oh, Charlie, come back.
Don't go away, Charlie.
We were waiting for you, Charlie.
South Haven, come in, please. South Haven, come in.
Anyway, keep talking until Charlie comes back.
All right. Well, what I was going to say is following tonight's broadcast, which will be ending shortly, guess who's coming to dinner? Lynn Nakamoto is bringing last night's RobLynn Live AI to you and I on a replay. So join us there if you're still awake or if you're just waking up, whatever it is. And I think you'll get a kick out of some of the things that people say when they're off camera, and even when they're on camera. So you can make comments as we do the replay, and that's half the fun too. So don't forget tonight following this broadcast. So that all being said, let's do one more picture, shall we?
Oh
no.
Well, there's a lot of motion in the panel. People coming and leaving, I think. All right, we got 𝗟𝗿𝗂𝘀𝗹𝘁𝗶cie. Yay, 𝗟𝗿𝗂. Namaste, he's on camera.
Namaste, namaskar.
And I see Greg just came on camera. And Charlie Ellis is on camera. Bo's here. All right, we better take a quick picture before they all disappear. Ready? I love you again. Bo, I love you.
I love you, man.
Is everybody doing I love you? Carmela,
yes.
Higher up. Make your hand higher up. Yep. 𝗟𝗿𝗂, I love you. Do this.
I love you.
Yeah, there we go, 𝗟𝗿𝗂. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And smile. Oh, Mel's there. We'll wait for Mel. Mel, I love you, Mel.
Yes,
okay.
I love you.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I love you. Smile. All right.
Thank you, everybody. It's been a good night. Good night. A little slow in the beginning, but I think we picked up steam as we went. So, and
I noticed I had to refresh my screen many times to hear you all speak. I'm not sure why. That's about the 5th time.
Really?
Not sure on that. They must be working on something in the back office there in Hyderabad or in
I'm having
Dubai.
a million problems with here too.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm sure they're working on the OConnect bot.
All right, tomorrow's Friday, so check your listings to see who's on tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time with another AI topic. And we've got a series of about 100, so we're not going to keep you bored. We're going to keep you informed, and that's the way we do things at RobLynn Live. And we appreciate each and everyone's participation. Let's go to DL for a comment.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Dawn was doing the same thing about pumped up thing.
Huh? Say it again, DL.
Yeah, I was just saying that Rob was doing it in the background about Sweet Caroline. Don was doing the bum 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 in the background too, John. So I just wanted to say that.
I like it. If people are doing that, they must be enjoying it. So everybody bump all you want.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, man. Crackling Rosie keeps on.
We all turn our mics on at the same time. Bum, bum, bum.
I was doing the virtual trumpet.
All right. All right. You see what happens
You are
when
so
we stay
funny.
on too long? We all get a little silly. All right. I'm going to say on behalf of Lynn and myself, thank you to everyone, each and every one of you for being here. It means a lot. We were in the high 140s tonight, which for us is not too terrible. All right.
Folks in the YouTube channel on our YouTube live stream, very active, and you guys can stay on if you like. We're gonna play last night's show after this.
So salute to all active duty military, salute to all reservists, salute to all, you know who you are, first responders. And here we go. Many salutes to you guys for being here. Thank you. Peace.
Charlie Ellis has his hand up, Rob.
Oh, go for it.
Go ahead, Charlie. Let's hear from South Haven.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. Sorry I haven't been able to make it with you guys every night. Been working hard. Off for the rest of the week now. But just wanted to say, got home late last night and saw an interesting movie, man. It was about artificial intelligence, and if you get a chance, man, it's about saving humanity. The name of it is Atlas. You get a chance to see it, man. I had ONPASSIVE on my mind throughout, man. I'm like, wow, this is powerful. So you guys get a chance. Remember that name, Atlas. It was a great movie concerning artificial intelligence. Atlas. ATLAS.
Right. Just keep your ears to the ground, because AI, more and more and more people are every day. And spot AI situation.
How did you spell it?
What's that?
How do you spell it?
How do you spell it?
ATLAS, I believe, Charlie.
Yeah, Atlas. Yeah, ATLAS.
I already got the movie reviews up. We'll check it out. Thanks.
You're pretty fast for a
Thank you.
50-year-old.
60? Wow, thank you.
Thank you to everybody. We'll see everybody mañana if you can make it. And stay tuned for Lynn and the replay in just a few minutes.
And
so
the
good night.
The screenshots are in the
Good night, everybody.
Messenger group. So check out the RobLynn.
Come to the YouTube now.
Bon
Come to
voyage.
the
And
YouTube
buenas noches.
hashtag. And don't forget to put the hashtag.
Hashtag
Goodbye.
RobLynn5. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Everybody.
Let's unmute and say good night. Shall we?
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
See you Friday.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good night. Good afternoon. Good morning.
And all of that.
Yes.
3, 2, 3. Adios.
Bye.
It's RobLynn live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one. Like ONPASSIVE, it's delicious. It's ONPASSIVElicious. You can get me. It's RobLynn live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one. Like ONPASSIVE, it's delicious. It's ONPASSIVElicious. You can get me. It's RobLynn live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get free. It's RobLynn live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like on Passive.
All I want to know is, do you, RobLynn Live? I'm going to shout it from the highest shrub in Ybor City, Florida. And then I'm going to ease on over to the beautiful Bay Area, St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm going to shout it again. I'm going to say, do you, RobLynn Live? Oh, Nelly. Yes. Yes, you do. I know you do. All right, all right, all right. Guess here tonight. Oh, yeah. He's been invited back by popular demand. That Papa G guy, that Mad Hatter guy, he's in the house tonight. So let's see what he's got in store for us. Probably nothing since it's the round table Q&A, but we'll see. We'll see if he's got anything brilliant to say. Oh, that's me. Oh, it's day 666, 666 of consecutive RobLynn Live, and Ollie the Wonder Dog. And that's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, June 19th. Wow. My parents, had they lived, today is their anniversary. Let me see. They would have been married. Woo, doggies. 76 years today, had they both lived. They did make it to just about their 50th, and then it was chips down, and they were on their way to that mahjong pit in the sky. And my father was on his way to that racquetball court in the sky. But you know what? Today, I remember them. It's their anniversary. Happy anniversary, Heavenly, Paul and Barbara. All right. That's not even in the script, but I thought I'd mention it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the RobLynn Network presentation of RobLynn Live and Ollie the Wonder Dog. Okay. Woo-wee. Now, we're going to have our highly heralded, and I know you know about it because the whole world does, our roundtable Q&A. There's not a founding member, affiliate, global affiliate, founder who doesn't know about the RobLynn Live, the RobLynn Live broadcast each night for 666 nights consecutively, and they know about our community time because I've heard them talking about it. Oh, yeah. So you guys here on the panel are well known. Our broadcast is somewhat well known, and ONPASSIVE is getting more and more well known. So tonight is, as I mentioned, our roundtable Q&A with our panel from around the globe, where they ask us, the attendees, and other panelists, the other panelists, questions, followed by community time. We'll try to have a bit of community time where we all get to know one another, where we invite all the attendees without exception, because we are equal opportunity, and it's all for one and one for all at RobLynnLive.com. All right, now, after community time, we're hoping to have time for a bit of signing, should any members of the deaf community be joining us tonight. And then, if we're lucky enough, and his computer's working, and his phone's working, and his vocal cords aren't shot from the heat today, we'll have a song from JJB Tin Man, also known as John Barilla. Not John Barilla. He's known as John Barilla. So, John, we're hoping to hear a song from you tonight. All right, all right, all right. Let's move along, shall we, little doggy? Please pray for Ash and his lovely family. We heard today on OP360, prior to them making the announcement about the OES pop-up, which we'll just briefly mention. We want each and every one of you to check it out, log in. That's what you do first. Check out the pop-up. It's in the O Founders section. Check it out. It's got to do with the OES itself. It's got to do with your profile. And it does mention something about the merchant situation. So check it out. Read it for yourself. We're not going to elaborate tonight because we don't want to mess it up. So see for yourself and let us know a little later in the broadcast should you have any questions. So also, please pray for the support media and tech team around the globe who are working tirelessly. Ooh, got that one out tonight. Tirelessly for all of us, round the clock, 365, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So thank you to them. We appreciate it. And we do understand Ash is in the travel mode, so he must be feeling somewhat better. And we send out our best wishes to you, Mr. Mafara. All right. Also, if you know of anybody who is either ill or has been injured in an accident or is just plain having some bad luck, lift them up, brothers and sisters. Lift them up. Say a prayer, because prayers do work. Doesn't matter what religion you are, or even if you're not of any particular religion, lift them up in a prayer, will you? Because prayer works. There's no doubt about it. All right. Now, I mentioned to you about the OES pop-up being a good read, a welcome read for all of you, and it has the tweaks about it, about what I mentioned. The OConnect extension ends tomorrow, Thursday, the 20th of June, or the 21st, depending on when you signed up and subscribed and became a subscriptionaire, as we call you. So the OConnect extension will end tomorrow or Friday, depending on your situation. Now, the free trial of OTracker has finished as well. I don't have any updated information that I know of just this minute, but we'll keep our eyes open and our ears to the ground, and hopefully we'll know something either by the end of tonight's broadcast or maybe even mañana. All right. Migration without hesitation, you know the drill. You don't need old Pop here to run it home to you, run the flag up on it to you. Then sign the NDA and the affiliate agreements, okay? Don't horse around. The time is here. The time is now. Check out the newest ONPASSIVE website, please. It's a dandy. And also check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. You'll be glad you did there. Check out the ONPASSIVE, Mr. Mohammed Nazal. And Mr. Mohammed William Nazal is on X, and he's there every day. He's got something to say and something to share. So join in with I call him Mohammed X, Mohammed William Nazal on X. So check him out there, please. All right. Log into your OS for the latest ticker and back office pop-ups. We told you about the one that's there. And attend webinars and chats when time permits. If you know of anybody in need of any ONPASSIVE help, you know the drill, as helping one helps us. Ooh, Dougie's Miss Nakamoto's paying attention tonight. Well, tonight's panel is from around the globe. They will be introducing themselves and tell where they're from without me saying that it's Carmela from you-know-where. We'll let her tell you where she's from, the beautiful blank, where they're from, and answer the question, are you an early bird? Meaning, do you get up early? Are you an early riser? Or are you a night owl? Now, I can answer that question for Miss Nakamoto. She's definitely in the night owl mode, because she's up late and early every day, rain or shine. So, are you an early bird or a night owl is our question to the panel. All right, now we know that they're here. Now we want to know who they are, where they're from, and let's get this show on the road right now. Let's start with, let's see, let's start with 𝗟RH𝗴𝘂𝗀𝘂𝗴𝗲. Where are you from there, Tarzan?
Definitely, I'm not from the jungle. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna shout from the forest. But anyway, I'm shouting from the Philippines.
Mouthful of coffee.
I'm gonna get a coffee later. The second one, okay. So, yeah. And with the question at hand, if I'm a night owl or what's the other one?
Early bird. Are you
Early
the early
bird.
bird special?
Morning person.
So, okay, morning person or night person? I'd be the first bird, the early bird. So when it comes to graveyard shift, I'm really nodding too much, and I'm gonna drowse and then doze off. So I'm mostly in the early bird, which is
All
the
right.
Maya. The national bird here in the Philippines is called Maya, and that's what I read from my textbooks here. So it could be an eagle now, since I'm already old. Philippine eagle. Yeah, early bird Philippine eagle. That's it. Back to you, Rob.
All right. Thank you for that, 𝗟RH𝗴𝗂𝗏𝘂𝗧, and also known as Tarzan around the globe, the tech guy from the Philippines. Thank you. Well, let's now go to Dawn Swihart and the one and only 𝗟RH𝗴𝗂𝗏𝘂𝗏𝗂.
Thanks, Rob and Lynn. Appreciate it. Hello to everybody on the panel and in the chat. My name is Don McConaughey. I go by DL for short. I'm from state of Ohio, United States of America, and I am an early bird riser.
How early a bird riser are you?
I'm usually up by 6:30 or 7. I like to enjoy the full day.
Man, I'm up at 4 a.m. Now that's early. So 6:30, by the way.
6:30 is early.
All right,
And
let's hear from the lovely Miss Swihart, please.
I'm Dawn Swihart, originally from Michigan. I've been in Ohio about 19 years now. And I'm a night owl. I don't like the early morning. Since I've been retired, I'm going to sleep in. Stay up all night.
All right, evidently you've gone to the Lynn Nakamoto school, as I don't need any sleep tonight. And many of you have, as a matter of fact. So good stuff, Dawn.
I may need a nap in the afternoon, but I'm retired.
Nap is definitely not a 4-letter word. I can tell you that for sure. All right, let's now go to Israel. Oops, let's not go to Israel. Let's go to 𝗟RH𝗴𝘂𝗏𝘂𝗏𝘂, wherever she might be.
Hello, everyone. I'm
Hello.
𝗟RH𝗴𝗂𝗏𝘂𝗏𝘂 from the lovely Israel. And I am the early birds, usually. But this year, I'm even more than early birds, because I'm waking every night 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock to be in RobLynn live. So I stay awake all day almost. I take a nap in the middle of the day to stay awake at night. Otherwise, I will miss my sleeping. So I don't sleep 8 hours full. I do it twice because I have to wake up at night.
Well, all righty. Thank
That's
you, Carmela. We'll be coming back to you asking for a couple of questions from you. So thank you. All right, let's now go to 𝗟RH𝗴𝘂𝗂𝗴𝗲, please.
Yes, okay. Could I just mention, I don't know if you guys realize, but Mel got booted, and when she tried to come back in, it's telling her that thing that happened to me a few days back where it says you have been permanently blocked by the host and cannot attend this meeting. So if she's having trouble getting in, I think she's going to try and come in as an attendee and try to have you folks maybe either give her the speaker link or just bring her up somehow. Or I don't know what to do other than that. I told her if she had another account, she might be able to just come in with another account. And I don't know if she has another account, but she'll either do that or she's going to try come as an attendee because it won't let her in with the speaker link that she was using. So I just want to tell you that, Lynn, so you can be aware that to look out. I don't know what else you could do. So anyhow.
Everybody know that it's not the host. We don't block anybody. So
Yeah, I know. Well, I told her it's the glitch. I told her it's the glitch that happened to me the other day when I thought I was permanently blocked from that webinar. Yeah, that's why that comes up. It's a glitch, and then that message comes up and says that, you know. But anyway, so my name is 𝗟RH𝗴𝗂𝗴𝗲. I'm originally from Steubenville, Ohio, and I live now for many years, even longer than I grew up in Steubenville, in New York City. And I'm an actor and a singer and a photographer. And I've always been, even when I was a little boy, I was both a night owl and an early bird because, of course, I started to stay up way later than any little kid should stay up because I would sneak downstairs and watch old movies on the Late Show and the Late Show, and my parents would be in their bedroom and they'd yell at me, and so I go, I'm going to bed, and I never go to bed. I was watching old movies when I was a little boy, and so yet I'd have to get up early to go to school. So I was both an early bird and a night owl. But now, as an adult, I was always kind of naturally a night owl because I never went to bed before 2 o'clock in the morning. It would be my average time. But now, since I'm an actor, I work in the film industry at times, I'm again both an early bird and a night owl because I can go to bed at, very late. But if I have a call in the morning for a movie or a film shoot, I have to be there at times. It could be anywhere from 4 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the morning. So I guess I would have to say I am both a night owl and an early bird for most of my life.
All right. Thank you, John. We appreciate that. And let's now go to, is Mel back with us? I believe I see her. Melanie?
Oh, good.
Mel, welcome to the RobLynn live broadcast, tonight's roundtable Q&A, and tell us who you are and where you're from, please.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Thank you for bringing me back. I used the username and password to come in. This thing was just buffering and nothing was happening. But anyhow, I'm here and I'm thankful. Yeah, I am a night owl for sure. Like I work at 8, but I stay up all after 4, after 3. Sometimes I'm making videos or other things, and I still get to wake up early, like 6 o'clock, 6:30, and this is why last night I had a meltdown. It's all because of the late hours. I'm not getting enough rest, So yeah, I have to change from night owl to going to bed earlier because yeah, it's working against my system and it's not good. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Lynn.
All right, thank you. And I didn't hear where you're from. Are you from one of the islands by chance?
Sorry, I forgot that part. Yes, I'm from the island of Dominica, but living in Canada for the longest while. And my name is Melanie. Everybody knows me. Mel, sunshine. I want to keep smiling. Thank you. That's it.
And we hope you're feeling better. I did get wind that you weren't up to par, so hopefully you'll feel more like yourself after tonight's Q&A.
Yes, it felt like a chill at first. My body went into that mode where I was looking at the I was on the OConnect last night, but I wasn't myself, and I felt I was gonna hit the floor. So I left the computer open, said be right back, and I slept for 2 full hours and went right back again till 8:30 this morning. So I know my body was encountering some sort of a flu. I'm not sure what it was. But
Well, you sound better than last night or the night before,
yeah,
so hopefully you're feeling better.
yeah, thank you.
All right, let's over to let's slide on over to Pedro Jose 𝗟RH𝗴𝗂, wherever he might be. Go ahead, Pedro.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Those in the panel and those in the chat. I appreciate you calling on me at this time. I am originally from Guatemala City, Central America, and I have been in the Washington, D.C. area for the past 40 years as a U.S. citizen. And it's a lovely country. You can do so many things with the freedom that is enjoyed here. I would say that I was a night owl for a long time. Since I had a heart episode, I am a mix. I set my alarm clock at 8:30 and try not to get up before that time, even though I am awake and I have to read a lot before I can accomplish being in bed until 8:30. But I can go to bed late as well, just like John said, but it has changed somewhat. I used to go to bed 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and it wouldn't bother me to get up at 8 o'clock the next day. But things have changed, so I wouldn't say whether I am a night owl. I am not an early bird, that's for sure. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Night Owl, Mr. 𝗟RH, Senor. Okay, welcome to you and welcome to everybody so far. We've got a couple left to say hello to. I'm not sure about Sifu. I think he had some appointments this morning, but or this afternoon or this evening. We'll swing on over and let's go to wherever Greg Hill might be tonight. Go ahead, Greg. Say hello and where are you from? And are you a night owl or are you an early bird?
Hello, Rob and Lynn, everybody on the panel. My name is Greg Hill. I live in the San Juan Islands, north of Seattle, in the United States of America. I don't know what I am. I know I get up when I need to get up. If it's 4 in the morning, I'm going to do it. I go to bed late if I have to, but I don't like it. That's all. So maybe I'm into the morning. Thank you.
All right. That sounds good. Thank you very much for that. We'll be back to you shortly for a question or 2 or 3. I don't see the Sifu master himself, so let's kick this question and answer session off. And let's start with the one and only Pedro Jose 𝗟RH𝗴𝗂. Have you got a question for us?
I sure do. ONPASSIVE is concerned with the security of its affiliates and customers. So in December 2023, added an extra layer of security. Just tell what that name of security is and what is it, just a brief description of what it is.
All right. I thought I caught the question as ONPASSIVE is concerned with security, and just what is that? What does that mean within ONPASSIVE? Did I get that sort of right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the layer that was added in December 2023. The name of that extra layer, security.
Got it. Okay. Pedro's interested to know from the panelists as well as the attendees, what's the extra layer of security that was added December 2023? So the timer's on. Let's hear from you folks in the chat. right now. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm saying hellos and good evenings. Don says SQL.
All right, SQL is one of the answers we've gotten so far. Anybody else, please?
John Barilla says everything is encrypted.
Ooh, that's an extra layer of security. Everything's encrypted.
And I see people wishing James Yates a happy birthday. It's his 90th birthday, so happy birthday, James.
Happy birthday, JY from the Berg, St. Petersburg, Florida. Welcome, sir. We're glad you're here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, James Yates. Happy birthday to you and many more.
All right, I don't see any more answers, so we'll go to, let's find out what the answer
Let's go to Pedro and find out what in the world that extra layer of security is.
Absolutely. Yes, it's an alphanumeric field popularly called CAPTCHA.
CAPTCHA. All right, so CAPTCHA has been added to our bag of tricks when it comes to security. Gosh, I don't think anybody got it exactly right, Pedro. Good question, brother. Very good question. Thank you. Appreciate that. We'll be back to you shortly for another question or two. All right. That all being said, I think it's time we moved over to Carmela Schwartz. Carmela, have you got a question for us tonight?
I would like to ask you about the ONet.
Well, we're glad
Have
you're
you
going to
been
ask
in the-
us about ONet. Go ahead.
Have you been in the ONet? Have you used it? I try to use it every day, and I find out it's something else from Facebook, and I really love it. There are blogs, there are many other things that I don't have in Facebook. And I would like you, if you have been there, do you make a event? How you create event?
All right, so those of you who use ONet and know all about ONet, have you ever created an event? So let's go to the panelists, let's go to the attendees, and find out what they say. Hello, everybody out there in Radio Land.
I see Cecil's here. Hi, Cecil. No answers yet. Francis Hayes in the house. Welcome, Francis.
Seafood master himself. All right, welcome, Francis. Welcome.
I don't. Oh. Okay. There's John Barilla. He says, I go occasionally, but I have never created an event.
All right, John says he goes to ONet, but he hasn't created an event yet. Anybody else have an answer?
Mel Marcano says yes. A birthday celebration for an Indian person. So she created an event for that.
Very nice. Very nice. And the background, I might say, is also very nice tonight. So thank you to Lynn Nakamoto, Charmaine C2 Ung, and Christian Tarzan Tizon. Okay.
Sarananda says yes, mostly created that. So I guess he's been creating events. It's really good. Brenda Roth says, I have joined groups but have not created an event.
All right.
Such as a friends meet. such as friends meeting, I guess, meeting.
Okay.
𝗟𝗏𝗴𝗂𝗂𝗏𝗴𝗲 says.
I gotcha.
Yep.
Anyone else have an answer to that? Have you gone to ONET? And if so, what have you done there?
No responses to that particular question. So let's go to Carmela for the answer.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Carmel.
It's very easy to create an event. You just have to say the title of the event, to put the time, and to invite your friends.
All right, and it's a friendly place to meet.
You make an event, and then don't forget that you have events, and to be there on time and do the event, which is very important.
All right, thank you for that, Ms. Fire. We appreciate that. That's all the way from Israel with Carmela the Rose from Israel. All right, thank you, Carmela. We appreciate that. We see that the Sifu himself has stopped by. Nice of you to drop in, sir. Why don't you tell us where you're from, and are you a night person or are you a early bird riser? I know the answer, but I'm going to wait for you.
I'm 24 hours. Actually, I'm a night person. I'm more a night person.
You do take my calls at 2 and 3 a.m. your
Right,
time.
that's why I'm 24 hours.
Well, you have to be if you're got anything to do with RobLynn Live, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be answering phone call.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I got a question.
And we'll hopefully have the answer. Go ahead.
Can I share screen?
Yes.
Yes, you may.
Oh, I'm Francis from Singapore. Anyway.
I think several people here tonight knew that, but thank you.
What is a broken link referred to in Untrimmed? One is a website that points to a page that no longer exists, or number two is a lousy website, therefore it's a broken. Number three, website with too many pages to view.
So what does a broken link refer to? Either a website that points to a page that no longer exists, a lousy website, and there are several out there, or a website with too many pages to view. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees. Let's have some answers.
All right, let me catch the first answer, make sure I don't mess up there. I think the first to answer would be Taxi Just Man, who is Greg Hill. He says 1. Mel Marcano says 1. Don 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏, 1. Irena Stexala, 1. John Burla says A. I'm sure he means
Is
1.
he from Canada?
Okay, yeah, funny. And we have Brenda Ross saying 1. Sukumar Biswas says 1. Srijit saying good evening. Hi, Srijit. Angela Lalande says number 1. Sadananda, 1. John Barilla, 1. Carmela Schwartz, 1. Srijit Jana, A, meaning 1. And Pedro says 1. And Chris Tiazan is elaborating, and he says, my guess, a broken link is a website that points to a page that no longer exists. The website owner could be broken-hearted too. LOL. Ha ha ha. That's funny.
All righty. Any more answers?
Yes. Greg Lakin says 1. Srijit Jana says 1. Jennifer Drummond says 1. And Elizabeth Bade says, love you all. I am out and about, but I'm listening in. Oh, that's so nice, Elizabeth, that you're listening in. Thank you. And that is all for answers, I believe.
Let's go to Francis Tay and
Oh, wait, let me read 𝗟𝗏𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗏 thing. Hold on. 𝗟𝗏𝗂𝗂𝗏 says, a broken link is a hyperlink that points to a page or resource that does not exist. Most often, these linked pages were deleted or moved without a redirection set up.
There is a proof that he go to Google and search.
𝗟𝗏𝗂𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗏 says number 1. Oh, very good participation on this question.
all right, Francis, let's have an answer, shall we?
That's good. Everybody go to OES class, huh? Very good. Website that point to a page that no longer exists. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sifu. We appreciate that. We want to remind everybody tonight at midnight, just past midnight, Eastern Daylight Time, Sifu Francis will be hosting a Q&A lunch at noon in sunny Singapore. Then at 9 p.m., I would call it sunny Singapore time, or 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, look for Global Affiliates, starring the one and only Christian Tarzan, a techie guy, our friend. I almost called him Tay, but I best not. We'll say Tiazone, begins with a T, and Sir Francis should be there as well. So thank you to all of you for that.
We also have Sister Yasmin will be presenting CapCut, how to create video, and also Amina will be doing the content creation tonight. This is a PowerPoint tonight.
Now that's on Global Affiliates, or is that with the Q&A?
Global and free. Yeah.
All right. So look for Amina
and Yasmin.
Okay, thank you for that, Sifu. We'll come back to you for another question shortly. Right now, we'd like to go to Dawn 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗏 and 𝗟RH𝗴𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗏 for a question, please.
Okay. Can you, excuse me, can you block multiple cities and countries at a time based on the IP in OTracker?
Was that, can you block them? Is that what you said?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. With the use of OTracker, are you able to block an IP address? Did I get that somewhat right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees, and let's get some answers.
All right, let's see what we got. Waiting for answers. Lots of greeting going on. Waiting for responses to the questions still.
All right.
We have Angela Lalande. She says, I would say yes. Chris Tiazon says, yes, sirree. John Barilla says, yes. Chris says, oops, yesy ma'am. Instead of yes, sirree, he's saying yesy ma'am. We got Mel Marcano. She says, yes, of course. Jennifer Drummond says, yes. Bridget Jana says, yes, possible. That's it for now.
All right, and all righty then.
And then we have the Taxi Jeff Man. Greg Hill says, I'll jump on the bandwagon, I guess. I think so. And Brenda Ross says, I would say yes. Onyeloni says yes. Charlie Ellis says yes, yes. Sadananda Das says sure, and he has a smiley face emoji. All right, good participation.
All right, let's go back to the source herself, the one and only Miss 𝗟𝗏𝗃. What is your answer, please?
Okay.
The answer is yes. Users can block multiple cities and countries at a time by using the IP addresses.
Wow, what a benefit of 𝗟𝗏𝗃, Dawn. That is a good question and great answer. Wow, that is good stuff. Let's swing across the couch and let's see what that Air Force guy has to say.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate that. How do you create a notification in 𝗟Tracker? And again, how do you create a notification in 𝗟Tracker?
Man, these questions are good tonight. How do you create a notification in 𝗟Tracker? All right, kids, let's hear from you all around the globe. There's 111 of you right now. Of those 111, somebody's got to know the answer to DL's question. Let's hear it, please. Sure got awful quiet.
Waiting for responses.
All right.
Okay, Mel says web push notifications or browser notifications are sent to a user's device, such as a desktop, tablet, or smartphone, via their website browser. Irena says log into the OES, click 𝗟Tracker on the left navigation menu, click on notification setup from the notification drop-down, enter the details, click on create.
All right, we got a very...
It says push notifications, and Angela Lalande says, I have no idea.
Oh, DL stumping the panel again. All right, all right, all right. Any other answers, Lynn?
Angela says, good answers, you all. Chris Tiazan says, I'm still waiting for a notification here in the chat through my trusted answers, LOL. John Barella says, I'll go with Irena because my evil twin always does. All right, that's it for answers.
All right, let's go to DL for the answer. Go ahead, sir.
Thanks, Rob. Irena got it exactly right on the button. You log into the OES, you click 𝗟Tracker on the left navigation menu, you click on notification setup from the notification drop down, you enter the details that you want to go with, and then you click on create. And actually, it's a pretty simple process. Thank you, Rob.
All right, thank you. Great question. Man, oh man, oh man. Our panel has done their homework. Thank you for that, DL. Thank you for that, Dawn. We'll be back to you for at least one more question if we can. We'd like to now swing on over to Canada, a little bit north of where you are, folks, and have Mel give us a question if she's got one ready.
Thank you, Rob. Let me go to my questions. 1 second. Sorry. Is that my question? Yes. 1 second. I'm just looking for my questions. Oh my God. Easy. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It happens.
I usually note them. That's the reason why. Okay, that's not it.
You want us to come back to you? We can.
No, I'm getting it. It's not far-fetched. It's just a matter of I'm opening the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Mel's question. All right. My question is, how do we stay in touch with ONPASSIVE? How do we stay in touch with ONPASSIVE? It's an easy one. I make them all easy today. How do we stay in touch with ONPASSIVE?
All right, Mel's question, if I get it right and don't go too far off the beaten track. How do we stay as ONPassivians, as global affiliates with ONPassive? How do we stay in touch?
Like I'm referring to support-wise. It didn't give me the choice of support, but I'm just giving that extra push. Support-wise, how do we stay in touch with ONPassive? Like if we need support.
Taxi Jeff Man says by logging into your OES.
All right, good answer.
Should I ask a different question?
No, I think that's a good one.
Irena says OES back office. John Willis is OES back office. And Teresa says by signing the NDA. And
good answer.
Sarananda put the URL to the ofounders.net website. And we have Chris Piozone, and he says, by logging into the OES platform, reading the pop-up, and don't forget to scroll down on the pop-up because usually now there's more. Eileen Cowell says, by logging in our back office. And Angela Lalande says, what was the question?
Okay, the question refers to in support. If you want to stay in touch with support in ONPassive, how do we stay in touch with ONPassive? Referring to support, if we need support at the back end. For example, if we were to send something to support, how do we stay in touch?
All right, so how do we stay in touch once we've contacted support? How do we stay in touch? All right, let's go to the panel and the attendees again for some more answers, shall we?
And we have Chris Tiazone. He says there's an email for support, https://support@onpassive.com. Angela Lalande says go to the OES. Any more responses?
Any more answers to Miss Mel?
I think that might be it.
All right. I'm going to need your help in just a moment. I can't seem to get these off my legs.
All right.
And they're killing me.
All right. Shall we go and get the answer?
I think we shall. Let's go to Mel.
Okay. Yeah, so that's why I mentioned support, and I even extended on it. I thought it was going to be easy, but Chris is right though. It says how we stay in touch with support in ONPassive. We send a message through filling out a form with your name, your phone number, and email address, and you send it off to support. That's it.
All right. I just can't get them all. All right. Well, thank you for that. We appreciate that, Mel. Great question and good answer. It was sort of easy, but, you know, you had to think about it. So that's good stuff. So thank you. All right. Now, as I'm trying to get, if you're wondering what in the world's going on here at RobLynn Live, I have these support socks on, compression socks, to keep the swelling in my ankles and legs down. And once I put them on, they felt good. And now I'm trying to get them off and I can't get them off. So Lynn is actually on the floor with her foot in my chest trying to get these suckers off. So if you've ever worn these things, I think you're getting somewhere. All right. At any rate, if you've ever worn these things, don't try this at home. Really. I mean, they felt so good for so long, for about 2 hours, and now I can't get. Now they are, they're just squeezing the living you-know-what out of my ankles. Doggies. All right, let's see if we can move along before I pass out. And let's go, if we may, to Mr. John Barilla for a question. as you can see, we're definitely we're an open book here at RobLynn Live. There's no doubt about it.
Under the category of too much information sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll get those things off and get out the scissors and cut them down there. Cut them. Anyway.
That will be next, I can assure you.
Yeah.
Or I'll get out the old letter opener and we'll go from there.
Well, use the scissors. It's better. You just have to buy a new pair later. Anyway, so I have, I'm going to stick with, we had updates today. So this should be easy because I'm sure we all paid attention to the updates that we got today in the OES. And then we also heard from the OP360 guys, and Brad mentioned some of these things himself. So anyway, let me just ask, the newest update posted in the OES, June 19th today. There's 3 parts to the updates. 3 parts. Please mention, I'll make it easy. Just remember one of them. You can just remember one of the updates that we got today. You'll be good. Just one of the 3.
So John's question is, today through OP360 and the back office pop-ups, we got 3 updates. And name one of the 3. Is that pretty close?
That's pretty good. Just one. That's all you need.
All right. Okay, if one of you on the panel could read any answers that come through in the chat, that'd be helpful. Lynn's tied up down yonder there. So John's question was, there were 3 updates today presented. And of the 3, will you name, please name just one?
I could probably read those.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. You can ask the question and you can shout out the answers. Good stuff.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Let's go, panel. Let's go, attendees. You can do it.
Yeah. Now I'm seeing.
John, any answers?
Well, I can see now that I think it's the first one. 𝗟𝗏𝗃, perhaps. He says, new system of payment through. And then here we got Jennifer Drummond is saying payment. I think she means processor. Payment processor. And that's it so far. So come on, folks.
John, can you read mine? It's before Sananda's, please. Thank you.
What's that?
Mine is before Sadananda.
Well, go right ahead and say what it is if you don't mind.
Okay, it says it's the same thing, kind of, but that was the first one. New payment processor is live. That means, oh my God, the chat is going by fast. 1 second. That means that we are moving very rapidly to the next phase. I copied it from Red's online, the updates from Red's.
Okay. Now it's jumping around a bit as people, let me just hold up the chat. There we go. Held it up a little bit. And then I'll have to scroll a little bit to find, there's Sadananda again. And since Mel was above that, there's Mel. I saw you. Now I see yours. Now let me go down. There's Sadananda. We already read his. We have Jennifer Drummond. She said payment processor. We have Eileen Cowell. She says UPI payment is on the way. And then Srijit also says UPI makes payments for India and some other countries easy, and it is coming very soon. And then Irena, she says, John, go up. Oh, she's trying to tell me to go up and find them. I did. I'm doing better now. Okay, now we have Armand. He says, thanks, Melanie Mel Marcano. I guess he's stealing Mel's answer. Okay. And then Chris says, I go with Sadananda's answer because I trust him because he's from India. Mabuhay. And then Brenda Ross says, I think she just means new payment because it says PNU. I don't think she means PNU, do you? PNU payment processor is ready to go. I think she meant new processor. Roberto Riojas, payment processor going live. Angela Laland, I'll be back. Melanie Marcano, well, I guess she has Armand, so thank you, Armand. Okay. And then we have Arena again. John, you missed mine. I did? I thought I saw, she said I'd go up. I must have to go up further then. Oh, my. Maybe I'll just try that again. Go up higher. Let's see. Go up higher, John. Here we go. Let's try it. Get up a little higher yet. Oh, there it is. UPI for Indian, Irena. Thank you. There you go. And then we have Dawn Swire. She also said payment processors okay for India. And then I think I've got everybody under that. So let me go down again and get past all those folks and see if there's any new additions here. Let's see. You know, just a suggestion, Irena. You said, John, go up. You could have printed yours again, and then I would have seen it because I saw you say, John, go. No, forget it. Never mind. Anyway, anyhow, let's see. Let me see if there's any new. That's answer. That's Brenda. I got Roberto. I got Angela, Melanie. Oh, let me see. Armin. No. Armin says, no, you meant. Bridget just said, thank you, John. Okay, that's not an answer, but all right. Then Carmela, she says, I'd go with Saturnanda's answer because I trust him because, so she's going with the same answer too as Saturnanda. Melanie, Irena was first. Oh, they're trying to tell me. Oh, well, I guess you wanted me to see that she was first girl to answer. So, yes, Irena was first to answer, and I blew it because I didn't get up there. Okay. Oh, this is the acronym meaning UPI. Nice to know. That's Chris telling us that. Melanie Marcano gives a little angel smiling face. Arena gives a big grin. They're all mocking me now. Everybody's making fun of me. Okay. Cecil Weir, he says, Angela Land says, through Cecil, hi, John Burla, me, Lonnie, Armin, Carmela, James, Pedro, Alex, Michael, Gillian, Sananda, PNG, OTEC Pros, Gene, Karina, Paul, Neil, France, Charlie, what's going on? Frank, Case, Roy, David S., David R. Jr., Roberto, Robert, Cecil, Deb, Rachel, Patty, Sina, Aseta, Arena, Isabel. What are we doing? You're naming everybody in the world here. Listra's not even here tonight, is she? Neither is what's going on. Somebody's then she says hi on the bottom. I think people are tortured.
Well, I think we got the answer, but why don't you give us the long and short of the answer? Which of the three would you recommend?
Okay, I was just having a little fun since they were having fun with me.
We love fun. Fun is good.
The answer is well, answer is possibilities. There were several right answers there. The new updates are actually found in the updates OES. And it is that notes under the back office in OES. New payment processor is live. So that was by several people did get that. And that means that things are moving rapidly on to the next phase. OFAC, Office of Foreign Assets Control, regulates the processing of card payments. Not all countries are affected, but some countries will be restricted. UPI makes payments for India and some other countries easy, and it comes very soon. The mobile app will be made available as well. Visa and MasterCard payments are processed through the listed merchants. This is the only one that somebody didn't answer. The other ones, someone or several did answer. So just the Visa and MasterCard payments are processed through the listed merchants. They will appear on your statement when payment is made possible. That's the only one that hasn't been listed, but people did very well because they did mention at least one. So
okay, thank you. Thank you, John. We appreciate it. The question and your follow-up. What's that, Francis?
Yeah, can I add in?
You can add in.
Just want to just want to make correction. UPI or the Indian payment processor is not live. Although reference say live, it is coming soon. Okay, let's not jump into the.
Yeah, that's what I said. Other countries easy, and it's coming very soon, right?
Yeah. Okay. Let's not go and tell the whole world that is go to the back office. It's live now. It's not live. It's coming soon.
And the mobile app will be available as well soon.
Yeah. Thanks, Don.
All right. Thank you very much for that, everybody. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, John. Thank you, panelists and attendees. Let's go to Greg Hill for a question, please.
Thank you, Rob. I'm going to share my screen real quick.
Go ahead.
Thank you. My first question is, the acronym KYC stands for what when conducting business? A, keep your comment. C, I don't know why I had C there. I think, I had skipped out C, know your community. Oh, yeah. D, keep your cool. Or E, know your customer. Or F, knowledge yields competence.
All right. So the acronym KYC stands for what when conducting business? Is it keep your commitment, know your community, keep your cool, know your customer? Or F, knowledge yields competence? Okay, let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees for some answers.
Okay. Oh, Cecil has to leave. Okay, good to know. Bye, Cecil. All right, here we got first response comes from Mel Mel. She says E as in every. We have Don 𝗟𝗏 also saying E. Irena, E. 𝗟RH𝗴𝗂𝗏𝗂, E. Pedro Estrada, E. Tadananda says know your customer, which is E. Jennifer Drummond says E. John Barilla, E. Rachel Violet says C. Carmela, E. Sirijit, E. Greg Lakin, E. Roberta Riojas, E, and E. Sukumar Biswas, E. Cecil Weir, E. And Chris Tuzan says letter E, know your customer. I can say the moon in that background is cool.
All right. Let's go to the only Mr. Hill for the answer.
There you go. The answer is E, know your customer.
Very nice.
Thank you.
That was not really a trick question, but you know what? Everybody got it right, so that means everybody's tuned in to what's going on here. So that's good stuff, Greg. Good stuff.
Make it easy is all.
All right. We like easy, and we like it all. We like both. All right. Let's go to Chris Tuzan from the Philippines for a question. Chris?
Yes, hello. Okay, I just removed my virtual background because it's making my laptop slow. So I'd like to share screen.
Go ahead.
Mr. Greg, I'm just gonna cat him and I'm gonna choose the window, sharing the window. And here it is. I'm using OMail. I got the idea from Francis as of last Tuesday or Sunday, I think. We can use OMail by presenting things like this. So roundtable Q&A. This is my trivia number 1 of 3. I prepared 3. Discover Microsoft's pioneering step into the graphical user interface era or era. Can you recall the name of their first GUI operating system from the options provided? Okay, there are hashtags there. Question, what was the name of Microsoft's first graphical user interface or GUI operating system? So the options are letter A, is it MS-DOS? Letter B, is it Windows 10, which I'm using? Letter C, is it Windows 95? Oh, it it went back. Okay, and or letter D, Windows XP. The timer starts now.
All right, let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees for an answer on that. What was the first operating system that Microsoft introduced? Was it A, MS-DOS? Was it B, Windows 10? Was it C, D, Windows XP?
Windows 95 and D, Windows XP. All right, so we have answers. I think Dawn is the first to answer. She says A, MS-DOS. Taxi Jeff Man says A. Carmela says A. Pedro A. John Barilla A. Rachel Violet D. Sarananda B. Surijit C. Melody Marcano B. Eileen Cowell A. Irena Sexalis is B. And we have Sanju Amal Kaiteri saying B as in boy. Greg Lincoln C. Brenda Ross D as in dog. And Clover Kelly D as in dog. And Mel says, I will take back my answer. It's actually A.
Oh, okay.
He says, I looked it up.
That's how we do things at RobLynn Live. We investigate. All right, let's go to the one and only Chris Tiazone for the answer. The correct answer.
Yes, okay. Further scrolling down, the answer is MS-DOS. Congratulations. MS-DOS was the name of the Microsoft's first graphical user interface operating system. And of course, it came from a source. I just uploaded the image there. And it's from the Twitter post as of March 28th. I can open the link by clicking it here. And let's see. It's now the x.com, the former Twitter. And let's wait for it to load up. If it's gonna work fine, let me refresh quickly. Yes, it's here. So yeah, that's it. And thank you for participation, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you for your first question. We're going to go to round 2 now, if we may. And let's get started, if we may, with Mel. Mel, do you have another question for us?
Yes, Rob, I do. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Second question is AI-powered solutions are engineered, revolutionized, and blank your business. So AI-powered solutions are engineered, revolutionized, and blank your business. So it does two things. It revolutionizes and it does something to your business.
All right. Would you mind repeating the question, please?
Okay, so AI-powered solutions are engineered to revolutionize and blank your business. So it does two things. It revolutionizes and it also something your business. AI-powered solutions. Should I repeat it?
No, I think we got it. I think we got it. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees. Let's have an answer, please, or answers.
Taxi Jeff Man says brand. That's the first person to answer. It's Greg Hill.
All right.
And Angela Lalande says brand.
Brand from Angela. Okay.
Surijit Jana says branding your business.
All right. Branding again.
Sarananda says AI with ML and DL. John Barilla says branding. Good evening, Michelle Weaver.
All right, Michelle.
Any more answers?
Back to Mel for the correct answer. Go ahead, Mel.
So AI-powered solutions are engineered to revolutionize and optimize your business. That was the word, optimize.
Optimize. All right, optimize is the key word here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that, Mel. Very nice. Let's see if we can go now. If we could, let's go to Greg Hill if you have a second question, Greg.
Okay. Let me share my screen quick. The second question is, what would be a know your customer requirement from this list possibly? A marriage certificate showing you are married or not married. B, a grocery receipt from your local shopping mart. Or C, a document showing an address like utility or blank statement. Or D, all the above.
All right. What would be a KYC requirement from this list? Would it be a marriage certificate? Would it be a grocery list or receipt? Or would it be a document showing an address like a utility bill or a bank statement? Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees. Let's have some answers, kids.
All right. First to answer is Don 𝗟𝗏. She says C is a cat. Irena says C. John Barilla, C. Sadananda says C. Surendran says, well, good morning to everybody. Good morning. We have Anchor Das saying C. Srijit says C. Carmela, C. Pedro, C. Mohammed Rafikipi, hello Mohammed. He says C. Greg Lakin says C or D. Roberta Rioja says C. And Armin says brand your business. I think you're on the last question, right? The previous question. Chris Uzon says C. I see a receipt on my wallet, Greg. LOL.
I don't think that's the answer. All right, let's go to Greg for the answer. Go ahead, Mr. Hill.
Okay, sir. Answer is C, a document showing an address like utility or bank statement, driver's license, passport, those kind of things. Thank you.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for that question and answer. Very good, very good. Now, if we could, let's go to Pedro Jose Estrada Saladas. Go ahead, Pedro.
On February 22nd, 2024, with the iconic phrase, "Who is in your team determines your dream." A high-profile person was hired by ONPASSIVE. Tell the name of the person and his title.
All right, back in February of this year, a high-profile individual was hired by ONPASSIVE, and one of his phrases is, "Who is in your dream?" No. Who is in your team? What was the rest? I'm sorry.
Determines your dream.
Who is in your team determines your dream. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees. Great question, Pedro.
All right, let's see. Guesses here. Dr. Ayman Rashid Ceviche. And Don 𝗟𝗏 says it's Ash's mentor.
All right. Who is in your team determines your dream. Yeah.
Waiting for more responses.
You can give a hint. He likes to smoke a lot, and he's living at ONPASSIVE headquarters. Don't want to give too much away.
That's it as far as replies so far anyway. Don't see any more.
I'm done. All right. Any answers there in the chat?
Irena says, I'll go with the above. She goes with the what everyone says. And we have Sanju Amal saying, Mr. Amen, A-Y-M-A-N, Amen. And Greg Hill says, for me, it would be God.
Good answer.
Greg Lakin says, no one up here, but several members.
Good answer.
That's it. No more replies.
All right. Let's now go to the one and only Pedro for the answer.
Yes, a couple of people got it right. Ayman Rashid. And his title is Chief AI Consultant, and rightly so, because he has 40 plus years of experience in different fields, in methods and applications. And he has extensive, deep understanding of AI technologies. So, Chief AI Consultant, February 22nd, 2024. And we can see that who is in your team determines your dream.
All right. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for that, Pedro. Great question and good answers by everybody. I believe his name is Ayman, isn't it? A-Y-A-M-A-N. Did I get that right? Something like that, I believe.
How is that pronounced? Anybody know how to pronounce it? Ayman or Amen? Which one is it? Oh, we don't know. It's okay.
All right. Let's go back and let's get the answer from Pedro. Go ahead, sir.
Is the answer for me?
Oh, wait a minute.
Who asked the question?
I don't know why I thought Pedro asked that question.
Who asked the question?
Still think it's Pedro.
Who asked the question? This current question. Who asked the question?
It was Pedro.
Yeah, and he answered, didn't he?
I gave the
answer.
answer.
Did? Okay. I'm sorry. I wasn't followed that you were given the answer. Okay. Good stuff. Did I get that name right? Is it Dr. Ayman?
Ayman Rashid, yes.
Okay.
Ayman Rashid. Okay. Thank you for that, Pedro. Great question. Definitely a mind stimulator. Let's go to Israel, and the lovely Israel, and the lovely Carmela Schwartz. You got a second question? Perhaps? Maybe? Unmute, please. Yes, Carmela's having trouble unmuting. Carmela, we'll come back to you, okay? Just sit back.
I'm back. Do you hear me now?
We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. What is web analytic?
What is web analytic?
Yes.
What is web analytics? Okay, let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees for an answer on that. Thank you, Carmela.
Oh, nice to see Anita Frowenshaw. She made it. She's saying, hello, Carmela, the unpassive rose. So nice. All right. Armin saying hi to all of his friends here.
All right, Armin.
Right. Wait, looking for some answers, people.
What is web analytics? Let's go, kids. I know you know the answer to that one.
𝗟Rහි𝗴𝗂𝘂𝗴𝘂 is the first to respond. 𝗟Rහි𝗴𝗂𝘂 says, web analytics involves analyzing the behavior of visitors to a website And hello to 𝗟𝗿. Welcome to the show. Hold on. 𝗟𝗿, welcome. All right. Let's see other answers.
Any other answers? Go ahead now.
Mel says software application tools that retrieve data from one or more business systems. And we have Melanie saying, oh, she said it twice. Angela Lalande says the procedures of a particular website. Irena says process of collecting website data and then processing, reporting, and analyzing it to create an online strategy for improving the website.
Good answer there.
Taxi Just Man says, I know this, but keeping it to myself because of my last question. And Anita says, Mel, I love you. Oh, so sweet.
All right. Any other answers?
I think that's
Web analytics, looking for a description. All right, let's go back to Carmela.
A popular web analytics tool, including Google Analytics, Adobe Analytics. We have the OutTracker by ONPASSIVE, and other each offering a range of features for data collection and analytics.
All right, thank you.
OutTracker is our tool for web analytics.
OTracker is our tool for web analytics. All right, good stuff. Good answer. Thank you, Carmela. Appreciate that. Let's go to Dawn and DL in Ohio, USA, please.
Okay, what is the title of the main article on the ONPASSIVE blog under the Artificial Intelligence tab?
All right, could we have that one more time, please?
What is the title of the main article on the ONPASSIVE blog under the Artificial Intelligence tab?
All righty, I think we've got it. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees, and let's have some answers. And thank you to Sifu Francis. Thank you from our heart to yours for that super sticker. Thank you, Francis.
Thank you, Francis. All right. They're looking for answers, and we've got an answer coming up from Irena. Irena says, unveiling the impact, role of generative AI on creative industries.
All right, do we have any other answers? Let's have them from the panelists or from the attendees.
No, but Anita says, thankful for RobLynn and ask God to bless them and keep them healthy.
Thank you.
Anita.
All right, let's have the answer if we could, please, Dawn.
Answer from Mel. Mel says, drive growth and transform your business with ONPASSIVE AI solutions. And then we have 𝗟𝗿𝗂𝘂𝗴𝘂 who says, unveiling the impact, role of generative AI on creative industries.
All right.
And then Greg Hill says, I will go with Irena.
Irena's very bright. She's on top of her game.
And Chris says, I'm going to copycat this answer, meaning Irena's answer, unveiling the impact, role of generative AI on creative industries. And that's it. That's it.
All righty. Let's have the answer if we may, please. Go ahead, Dawn.
Okay, it's how do we enhance business processes with robotic process automation and AI?
All righty, thank you. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. Let's slide across the couch and go to DL.
What is the difference between a domain name and an IP address?
Whoa, I knew that one was coming. What is the difference between a domain name and one's IP address? Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees. And those of you who attend OES classrooms should know the answer.
מקצועי.
What, Carmela?
I said that it's a real question. It's for a professional.
Right. Waiting for answers. Sanju says analyzing data and report, but I think might have been pertaining to a previous question. Chris Chazan says, my guess is domain name is like a signage, while an IP address is a name of every device.
All right, any other answers? Let's have them. We've got 109 of you hanging with us tonight. Thank you very much for that. Well, all right, DL, I guess the ball is in your court for the answer, please.
Yeah, the last answer was fairly close. A domain name is part of the URL, which is the Uniform Resource Locator. On the other hand, an IP address is a numerical value assigned to a device connected to a network used for communication using the Internet Protocol. So the domain's part of the URL, and the IP basically is an address on the Internet. So close enough.
Yep, close enough for government purposes. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that question and the two-part answer. Let's now go to John Barilla. John, shall we have a question, please?
Sure. Okay. Now, Redfern, what did Redfern mention today about something was happening? Anyway, some OConnect glitches in ONPASSIVE. This answer was not only saying that, but it was also in the OP360 notes as well about this particular situation. And people were even talking about it in like WhatsApp groups and various places, trying to accomplish something that they just couldn't do. So what was a glitch, or a couple of glitches, but what was the glitch that was happening?
I have to excuse myself for a minute.
In the OES.
All right. Okay, what was the OES glitch that was happening according to Mr. Redfern? That got it, John?
Yeah, that's close enough.
Irena says our address. And Greg Hill says, I never saw this. Chris Chazone says, I'm quite familiar with that OConnect glitch, John, because I experienced seeing UN in the participant list. Francis Tay says, address issues in the profile. Any more responses? I guess Irena's agreeing. You gave a little, what is that? Star first, I think, saying she agrees. And Don Swihart says, address issue in profile. And Mel says, the company is aware of address issues in the profile, so don't be concerned. And Mel says, the OConnect glitches that have been reported by us have been fixed. Sarita Jana says, I'll go with Francis Tay. And Mohammed Ashraf Ansari saying hello. Hello, everyone, and assalamu alaikum. Welcome, Mohammed. All right, any more responses about that glitch or issue? There's a pause, so I would say that's it. And I would go ahead and give the answer. Go ahead. Go ahead, John.
Yes.
Sorry, you didn't read the answer that I put. You read part of it. There's two parts. I just looked it up.
I read both. I read both of them now.
Oh, I just said part of it. It's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I read both.
Okay.
We ready?
Go ahead, John.
Okay. Well, yes. Basically, it was more than one thing, but the main thing was that the company is aware of the address issues in the profile that was happening. People could not enter the material asked for. It was just not accepting it and saying there was an error. And Red was stating that, yes, the company is aware of the address issues in the profile, so don't be concerned. Somebody actually said that. And then the other thing was also OConnect glitches that have been reported by us, this is Red speaking, have been fixed. So basically, though, I was looking for the main thing in the profile, that issue, and several people did get that correct.
Okay, thank you, John. We appreciate that. Very nice. Good question and good answer. Let's go to Francis Sifu Tay and see if he has a question for us. Second question.
Yeah, I have. I also want to add, usually the tech team, sometimes when they post or upload something, it doesn't mean it's already live or activated or any asking us to go and take action, you know. So for example, the profile is just getting ready, yeah? But the instruction had not been passed out, and many of us jump the gun, you know. We want to go and log in, we want to do this, do that. That's why a lot of this Q&A question, you know, why I can't log in, why I can't do this and that, you know. So just remember, whenever there is something new, just hold on first, huh? Don't react so fast. All right.
That's right. Give it a little time to settle, let the dust settle, and go from there. That's always the best policy.
That's what I do. I just waited. I knew you could do that, but I said, smarter to wait.
Okay, this question is not for Greg to answer. What is a GIF?
What is a GIF? All right. The answers are a file. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A file format that support both stationery and gift set or gift cards. Yeah, because it's a GIF. A file format that support both static and animated images. C, a file format that support both Google and ChatGPT.
All right. So what is a GIF? Let's have some answers from the panel and the attendees. Let's go, guys and girls.
All right, waiting for answers. Go for it, you guys. Let's see. Hold on. Open the chat. Okay, now I see the answers. We got the first respondent is Mel. She says B as in boy. 𝗟RH Janice is B. 𝗟RH𝗴𝗂𝗴𝗲 A. John Gorilla B. Christy Azan says B. GIF is like a birthday gift. LOL. Irena Texala says B. And Don 𝗟RH B. Carmela C. Let's go ahead and get the answer.
All right, let's have the answer. Go ahead there, Sifu.
The answer is B, a file format that support both statics and animated images.
All righty, thank you, Francis. We had a couple more answers. Go ahead, Lynn.
Oh yeah, Sukumar chimed in and he said B. Sanju Amal said B. Greg Lakin said B.
Thank you.
All righty. Thank you for that, Francis. It looks like everybody's pretty well spot on there with the answer being B as a boy. Okay, well, thank you, Francis. Let's wrap up round 2 with the one and only Chris Tiazone. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna share screen again. And I'm gonna choose the window. I see ourselves in my device 1. So here it is. Using OMail. This is a beta test. Hopefully it works. I'm gonna choose this one full screen. Okay, so Trivia 2. The cutting-edge AI-powered URL shortener revolutionizes how you engage with your audience online. So just made this up. Guess the blank. One of 4 uh, uh, challenges. So why is Trim the smart choice? So guess the blank. Link blank blank. So the choices are A, isn't link A and B? B, link registration. C, LinkedIn sign up. Or is it letter D, link optimization? Okay, timer starts now. You're muted, Auntie Lynn, or
Oh, thank you for letting me know. All right, we have the first one to answer. We have Don Swihart, who says B as in boy. Greg Hill says D as in dog. Irinas Texala says D as in dog. 𝗟𝗃𝗀𝗂𝗏𝗂 Jana, D as in dog. Pedro Estrada, C as in cat. Melanie Marcano, A as in apple. Angela Lalande, D as in dog. Mohammed Rafi Kipi, D as in dog. John Barilla, D as in dog. Greg Lakin, D as in dog. Sukumar Biswas, D as in dog. And Eileen Cowell, D as in dog.
All right, let's go to Chris.
okay, so the answer is letter D, link optimization. Why is Trim the smart choice? Because of its link optimization features. Guess the blank number 2 of 4. Why is Trim the smart choice? Elevate brand blank. The choices are elevate brand essence, or is it letter B, elevate brand positioning, or C, elevate performance, elevate brand performance, or is it letter D, elevate brand presence?
Who?
Okay.
All right, all right, all right. There you have the answers. Let's go to the panel. Let's go to the attendees, and let's have some. By the way, there's 51 on YouTube tonight. 5-1. That's 50 with a 1. And there's 63, sometimes 64 and 5 here. So we're at 114, 115 tonight. Thank you very much, everybody. Not too
shabby. All right, let's see. Okay, so the last one, the last question, I think the last guess was from Eileen Cowell. So I believe Armin is answering this current question, I believe. He says D as in dog. 𝗟𝗃𝗀𝗂𝗏 says D as in dog. So does Francis Tay and Armin Hogue. Greg Lakin says B as in boy. And we have Melanie saying D as in dog. Angela Lalande says B as in boy. Armin Hogue says D as in dog. Armin Hogue, D for daddy. And Charlie Ellis says I'll say D as in dog. Roberto Riojas says D as in dog. John Barilla says D as in dog. Anita says, good going, Rob. All love you guys. Thank you, Anita.
Thank you for that. And let's now go to Chris for the answer, please.
Okay, I'm just gonna simply scroll down for the answer. The correct answer is congratulations. It's letter D. Elevate brand presence. Elevate brand presence. Okay, is going to the third one. Why is OTrim the smart choice? Link access through blank blank. The choices are A, KL code, B, MN code, C, OP code, or is it D, QR code?
All right, another question is, why is OTrim the smart choice? Is that the correct question?
Yes.
Okay, it's
I'm
A,
gonna
KL code, B, MN code, C, OP code, and D, QR code. I know the answer to that one.
Okay. I think this next set of questions is, let's see. I think it begins with Francis Tay, from what I can see. Francis Tay says D as in dog. Eileen Cowell, D as in dog. Greg Hill, D as in dog. Mel, D as in dog. Irena Sixala, D as in dog. Angela Lalande, D as in dog. John Barilla, QR code, which is D as in dog.
Yeah.
Charlie Ellis is D, QR code. Sarita Janice is QR code. Don 𝗟𝗿𝗂𝗀𝘂, D as in dog. Carmela Swartz, D as in dog. Pedro Estrada, QR code. Sanju Amal says QR code. Anureka says QR code. Roberto Riojas says D as in dog. Armin Hogue says D as in dog. Mohammed Rafi-Kipi says D as in dog. Sukumar Biswas says D as in dog.
All right, it looks like the D's have it. Let's go to Chris for the answer.
Okay, if you're, I just sequence the choices K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. If you know how to sing that. The answer is letter D, QR code. Why is OTrim the smart choice? It's because of link access through QR code. Lastly, guess the blank. Why is OTrim the smart choice? Personalized blank. So the choices are letter A. Is it letter A, recipients? Letter B, personalized convenience? Letter C, personalized surveillance? Or letter D, personalized experience? Okay, timer starts now.
All right. All right, so I think the first answer, try to tell the difference between the two, the last question and this question, but I believe who answered first? I don't know. I'm just going to read out what I think is this next question answer, okay? We have Mel saying D as in dog, Don 𝗟𝗿𝗂𝗀𝗂𝗏, D as in dog, Eileen Cowell, D as in dog, Greg Hill, D as in dog, Sarita Jana, B as in boy, Irena Sixala says D as in dog, Angela Land, C as in cat, John Barilla, D as in dog, Charlie Ellis, D, letter D, Sanju Amal, letter B as in boy, Anureka says D as in dog, and Sarita Janice is B, convenient. Or I guess he meant C, convenient. No, oh no, I'm sorry, B, convenient. Roberto Riojas says D as in dog, and Mohammed Rafi-Kipi says D as in dog.
Let's go to Chris for the real answer.
Wow. So variety of answers there. So the correct answer is letter D. Why is Outrim the smart choice? Personalized experience. So these are the graphics there, and it's coming from the Facebook post as of April 18. Hopefully it opens after I click the redirect. I'm gonna just refresh the browser page by clicking the circle. Oops, I am not logged into my Facebook, but here it is. So very nice. But things and stuff that's the social media team of ONPASSIVE is doing for us. So those are the answers, and thank you for your
Leppergy.
participation, everyone.
All right. Thank you to everyone. And we appreciate all the questions from everyone. Now, are we going to do around 3? It's now currently 9:52. Did you want? We're not doing any signing tonight. Is that right?
Let me peek.
Okay. I
I
didn't
don't
think we
think so.
were.
Yeah, I don't see any.
Okay. And we could go right into John's song, or we could have a continuation of the third round, if you want.
I think it's good. We went through 2 rounds. Plenty.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Hey, everybody did good. Both you panelists with your questions and the attendees and panelists with your answers. Outstanding. And if even one of you got a little bit of value out of tonight, hey, I'm happy as a lark. I think that's good stuff. So thank you again to everyone. And we'll say thank you in just a minute. But first, we're going to turn the floor over to Mr. John Barella for a song.
Okay. And one second. Let's do the theme song like I've been doing recently. Let me just see though, make sure that the piano music is active and ready to give that a try. And let me just click on it and see if it comes to me. Hold on. Might take a few seconds here. Here it comes.
All right.
Is coming. Yep. Load. There we go. Oh, not yet. Hold on. There it is. There's a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are 2 hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's RobLynn Live right now. Woo, doggies! Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one. Like ONPASSIVE, it's delicious. It's ONPASSIVE. You can get anything that you want at Ashby Restaurant. RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live. It is the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live right now. Woo! Doggies! Yeah. There we go.
Thank you. That was lively. I like that.
Yeah. Now the next thing is, let's see. Gonna go over to the song. All right. Now let's see how that's doing. Seems to be lively. Okay. I don't really have any super background info on the song, so it's just another great American classic from the American Songbook. And again, numerous artists, so I won't point to just one. I believe I'm doing, I think I'm doing it might be a Frank Sinatra arrangement, but it's one of those songs that a lot of people have recorded it. It's called Day In, Day Out. Here we go. Day in, day out. That same old voodoo follows me about. Same old pounding in my heart whenever I think of you. And darling, I think of you day in and day out. Day out, day in. I needn't tell you how my days begin. When I awaken with the tingle. One possibility in view. That possibility may be seeing you. Come rain, come shine. I'll meet you, and to me the world is fine. Then I kiss your lips, and the pounding becomes the ocean roar. 1,000 drums. Can't you see it's love? Can there be any doubt? When there it is, day in, day out. Oh, yeah. Hey, come down, rain. Come out, shine. I meet you, and to me the day is fine. When I kiss your lips, and the pounding becomes a very large ocean roar. Yeah, just about 9,000 drums. Can't you see that it's love? Can there be any doubt? Well, there it is, and here it is. When there it is, day in, day out. Yeah. Boy, that was a lively one, wasn't it?
It was lively enough to bring 70 people to YouTube. 70 hopped on YouTube just now, John. 70 with 67 here on OConnect. That's 137 folks were listening in at your song, brother. Very nice.
Wow, yeah.
Well done. Well done. And the crowd goes wild. All right. All right, now we're going to call it an evening tonight. We've had excellent stuff. We've got at 12:05 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We got lunch at noon with a Q&A with Sifu Francis, followed by at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. We have Global Affiliates. And let's see. Oh, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we got RobLynn live with Ali. So,
see if Francis wants to say anything about sessions coming up. You have the floor, Francis. You looking up?
He is.
Yeah, we want to give you the floor in case you want to talk about your 2 sessions coming up.
Oh, the Q&A, lunch Q&A, another 2 hours time. Yeah, we will do a bit of an update on what the 360 is about, and any question we can answer regarding OES. Thank you.
Right, and Global Affiliates will be following that up at 9 p.m. Asia time.
You want to talk about Global Affiliates?
Probably another 12, 11 hours time, your time. Sister Yasmin and Amina will be sharing about. Amina will be sharing LinkedIn and social media, while Yasmin will be teaching us a new set of tools that we can use to create video.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. We'll look forward to that.
Yay.
As we go around the panel, is there anybody else who'd like to say a few words before we bid you a fond farewell, everybody?
We're going to have a picture tonight, Rob?
We're going to have a picture right now. Lynn was just giving me the proverbial elbow saying, picture, 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 picture. So I know there's a picture tonight. Yes, we are.
All right.
So let's all stand by for the count of three.
Greg, you can keep your picture like that. We can see you clearly. That's fine. And is Chris on camera? We're waiting for Chris to come.
Chris Tiazone, report to the camera room. Chris Tiazone.
His camera's giving him trouble today. Give him a couple.
Yes,
There,
with the device
we
2,
are.
number 2. It's very
We
slow.
are.
It's only.
Pedro might have his hand up.
Oh.
He might. Let's go. Pedro, go ahead, brother.
Just a question for Francis. Where do we find the link for tonight's?
Yeah, I will be posting after this session. I will be posting. Thank you. Or in the back office, we can get Lynn will be posting in the back office.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
RobLynn Live Messenger group that you're in. That's easy up there. If not, in the back office.
Okay. And the title of it is what?
We have two titles. One is a LinkedIn, and the other one is a video creation for CapCut.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you.
Another new tools.
Yeah, can't wait.
All right, sounds good to me. Sounds good to us, and sounds good to everybody out there in radio land. So, with that all being said, we're going to say good night.
We didn't do a picture yet.
But first, we're going to do a picture. Oh my goodness, Robert. We're going to do a picture. If everybody give it the old love sign, that'd be nice. The sign for love. I love you. I love you. A bushel and a peck.
All right, are you guys ready?
We're ready.
All right, 1, 2, 3, smile. There, beautiful smile.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Lynn saved that picture, and that will be in the messenger chat, the RobLynn Live messenger chat for saving for posterity or saving just to have it. So thank you for being here, everybody. We love you. And it was a grand performance tonight by our panelists. Thank you for your Q's and your A's. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. Well, actually, we'll see everybody in a couple hours at lunch at noon. So, 𝗟Rහි𝗴𝗂𝘂𝗴𝘂. And
Also, Auntie Lynn,
salute to
we'll
all
be having
active
our
duty.
replaying connected to this live stream, the replay recording.
Okay, so we always need to say that. So when this ends, we have this now playing on YouTube, on RobLynn Live YouTube channel. But when this ends, we're going to play the recording of last night's show. So if you'd like to come and join us, it's fun because there's a live chat there.
Nice way to spend the time waiting for Sifu Francis and Q&A. So that all being said, I think we're going to rumble. We're going to roll. So thank you for being here. Salute to all military active. Salute to all reservists. Salute to all special, oh my goodness, first responders. And here we go. Many salutes to you guys for being here with us. 141 of you joined us tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
𝗟Rහි𝗴𝗂𝘂𝗶𝗂𝗏. Buenas noches. Adios.
Buenas noches. Arrivederci. Adios.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Appreciate
Good
it.
day,
Good night.
others
Thank you.
from Southeast Asia.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Sweet
Thanks,
dreams.
RobLynn.
No, not sweet
Good night,
dreams. You're
Chris.
coming to the next session with Francis Tay.
Melanie,
Yeah,
Francis,
join us
and
2
Fernanda.
hours.
Have a good night.
2 hours. Join us, you guys. We have fun on the OES Lunch at 12 Q&A. Join us.
All right, all right, all right. Good night, everybody. Good morning and good afternoon.
Bye. So long. Farewell. To the
Go
mic.
for the tea break. Go for the tea break.
Bye-bye.
RobLynn.
Bye-bye.
It's RobLynn live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one. Like on Passive, it's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can. It's RobLynn live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one. Like on Passive, it's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can. It's RobLynn live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one. Like on Passive, it's delicious. It's on Passilicious.